beautiful members of the tribe. I just woke up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been thinking about Zizi for a couple days now. Zizi and the professor, to be honest with you. Because in my head, right, I know based off of the last video, we all kind of came to the conclusion that, yeah, fuck Zizi. Zizi's so mean. But I'm like, is Zizi mean or just honest? But then I'm thinking, like, why is she so mean, though? Like, the professor didn't do anything from what I've been told by Noona. So I'm like, she kind of rude. But at the same time, does that deserve the title most hated, though? What if she's just that type of person? Like, is it wrong to be a Nepo baby? I'm sure there's some of us that wouldn't mind having rich parents, you know, having shit paid for. That's not the worst thing. I'm not really sure if I'm fucking with her attitude, but that could just be a personal thing. It could just be a personal, but is it that personal if the entirety of China hating on? I ain't gonna lie, fuck Piggy nipple. The other guy. Shh, I don't want to say Piggy nipples. That's kind of mean, but I don't remember what his actual name is. Hi, tribe, by the way. How y'all doing? Oh my god, I missed y'all. Even though I've been posting pretty frequently. Frequently? I've been posting pretty often, but I just came back from a Miami trip. I had to go see the family. There's good vibes, good vibes. I'm back at the setup in full time, full effect. I woke up and immediately the first thing I had to do was like turn on the camera, which probably isn't like a healthy thing, but I'm kind of addicted to this shit. I ain't gonna lie. It's y'all fault, bro. What the fuck? You can't get mad. Anyways, I turned on the camera because I'm like, yo, the whole time on the Miami trip, this shit been the only thing I've been thinking about. I even asked my sis, yo, did you see that vid I posted? She's like, of course. Which already threw me off. That already said, like, I didn't even want to ask no more questions. I kind of just wanted to go delete the whole channel, but whatever. I asked her, so you don't think we being too mean? She like, I'm gonna wait till you get to part 4 and then you ask me that question again. And also, if you could figure out if Noona could post a new part. I don't know what the fuck she was asking. 3 strangers go on a group date, a player, a pick-me, and a nice guy. Everything goes wrong. Hey. Hold on, lock in.
Welcome to part 2 of this.
Bro, I was ready for him to be like, this nigga.
Welcome to part 2 of this insanely long Chinese drama that is like 32 episodes long. If you haven't listened or seen video 1, part 1, you need to go watch that first because there's no way that I can describe what's about to happen. This is a Chinese reality show called Secretly in Love, where every single person comes with this explosive, not so explosive. It's like a mid-level diarrhea secret. It's not like hold the walls and be sweating in the bathroom type of secret. It's just like an okay secret, or at least so far. Don't quote me on that because I haven't finished like the last remaining episodes. So they come in with a secret and they all fall in love with each other, or at least that's the premise. They spend 10 days in this isolated villa going on dates with one another, and it actually had the premise of a mediocre reality show. Everyone thought it was going to be whatever, like just another show that people watch when they're bored. However, the presence of 2 beings, you've got Zizi, she's an actress, a Nepo baby actress, allegedly. Then you have Tian. Tian is just, no one knows. I think he's unemployed, but he's just kind of like a pickup artist. Those are the 2 people that decide that they're going to wreak havoc and ruin everybody's life on this show collectively, together, the 2 of them. So in part 1, we went over all the dates, all the couples that are matched. And in part 2, I'm just gonna dive in. In part 1, we talked about how the professor and Zizi went on their god-awful date. Well, this time, Tian and Bao Bao go on to a date because they were the last ones picked. So they just begrudgingly go on this date. Bao Bao's actually really excited. And the whole date itself goes really well.
Really?
They're flirting on the bridge. Like at one point, she's trying to be more brave because they've already liked each other a lot thus far. So she's standing on the left side of him and she asks him, what do you think of the view on the left? And he's like, I don't really even want to look. It's so beautiful. It takes my breath away. I can't even look to my left.
Okay. She's asking how she looks. I'm like, what's on the left? She's standing on the left side, and then I ain't gonna lie, bro. My dumb ass would be like, could you move out the way, please? Yeah, it looked like a building. Shit, it's a tall one though. It's a very tall building. Looks pretty climbable. Yeah, okay. I'm a loser.
It's so beautiful. It takes my breath away. I can't even look to my left. They're also on a really high bridge, and he's really scared of heights, little bitch. I'm so scared of heights, by the way. Okay, I just hate him. He looks at her, and she's like, I actually have something to ask you. Can we just pause and talk here for a moment? And she's teasing him. Because he's like, I gotta get off this bridge. So eventually they go to this little campsite where they're gonna have lunch, and he's gonna grill fish and meat, and they're gonna eat together, and they're just chit-chatting. And it's, I mean, they seem like, if you just saw these parts of them flirting on their dates, you would think that they're falling in love.
But he's a
scumbag.
He's just doing the damn thing. I mean, they just look so compatible. They look like they're giggling and gaggling.
So every girl that he's talking to only sees how good he is.
He makes it seem like he has only ever seen Bao Bao. He's never seen anything else in life. And he's even like, oh, are you hot? He notices that she's getting a little sweatier. So he's like, oh, let me just go buy you something icy from the store.
That's so interesting. So him and Zizi are like opposite. Zizi doesn't like someone, she can give two fucks about that person. So rude about it. For him, he doesn't even like the girl that much, but he's acting like head over heels. So they're opposites of each other almost. Both are red flags.
Oh yeah.
But out of these two, who's the bigger red flag?
Tiana's the
I
bigger
think
red
Zizi
flag.
is worse because
Really?
I think outside of the show, none of these girls would have given Tian the day, like the time of day.
But they would, because he will love bomb you.
No.
Okay.
No, the way it's, you know what this reminds me of? Temptation Island, where I'm like, do these guys not realize?
I love the way they do that. No.
None of these girls would have given Tian the day, like the time of day.
But they would, because he will love bomb you.
No. No, the way it's, you know what this reminds me of? Temptation Island, where I'm like, do these guys not realize that outside this villa, 0 girls would ever think they're attractive, but instead they're over here like,
You know, these girls are making me realize what I deserve in life.
and it's like, you deserve to rot in a hole, you weirdo. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I think Zizi, just wait. When you know what I know about Zizi, you're gonna die.
Okay.
So then Bao Bao, she's waiting there while he's getting
I'm
ice.
thinking like it's worse if the nigga lying to you, but saying he love you so much in front of it. You feel me? I feel like that's worse. Noona definitely got more info than us because she really don't like Zizi, and I'm like, is this warranted? But it very well might be.
So then Bao Bao, she's waiting there while he's getting ice cream, and the minute it's like torrential downpour just starts raining, so he grabs the ice cream, he grabs the iced coffee, and then he grabs an umbrella and he runs to her, and she's holding like a bamboo leaf to cover her from getting rained on. And it's like this so a cute moment. He's like screaming, Bao, it's raining, Bao, and then he's coming with the umbrella, and he's like, here, these are for you, the ice cream, let's go back, let's get shelter from the rain. So they're running in the rain to get shelter, and it's just cute. He's holding her elbow to keep her steady so she doesn't slip because it's raining, and as sweet as this is, it's gonna be freaking horrible. Netizens are pulling their hair out because she's about to get heartbroken. Everyone's like, Bao, just run away, run the other direction. That night, remember how every day you have to record
Text
the audios
message.
of the most important moments. So they do this thing where they sit everyone down in the living room, and each of them go up to the TV, put on their headphones, and they listen to the audios that were recorded on their date. And their date sends them a voice message. And all of them have to ask whether or not you want to continue. So each of them, it's like, if you want to continue, just hold up the okay sign. So
Okay.
no one knows what that sign is except for the person with the headphones in, and obviously the person that recorded it. So it's like a good way. Everyone can kind of get a vibe of how everyone felt about their prospective dates, but also your date will know if you want to continue going up. Now, this is where it gets weird. Remember how Zizi was such an ass to the professor on their date?
tell me
Just
she
like
continues.
everyone was like, this is it. Game over. These are just like a match made in hell. She goes and listens to the audio the professor said, and he has to tell her, like, oh, if you want to continue dating me, then give me the okay sign. She stands up and smiles and gives the okay sign. So everyone's like, what the is happening? So the professor, in his very, very empathetic mind, he tells the confessionals he thinks that she's just a really direct person.
Yeah.
So he's not taking this as she's fucking rude.
Yeah.
He's taking this as like she's just a very maybe aggressive,
Yeah.
maybe direct, and maybe I'm just too passive. And throws me off, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't like me because clearly she gave me the okay sign. And he gives her a thumbs up with her message.
Cause it's like, I really see where the professor coming from, bro. That's why I'm like, the way Noona like expressing it, I have a feeling that Zizi gonna end up being a complete piece of shit. But I'm just like, would I have fallen for that in real life? Cause I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's exactly what I thought about her. I thought she was just being very blunt, very like direct and honest. Like, would I be in the professor's shoes? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm even looking at the professor like, why are you still talking to this girl if she don't fuck with you for real? Would I view it as she don't fuck with me, I'm not gonna talk to her? Or would I be so infatuated, I'll ignore? Oh wow, it's because I like her. Like when you like somebody, but I don't like her though. He must like her to ignore the obvious red flags.
Hey sign. And he gives her a thumbs up with her message. So they're mutually into it.
Because we INTJs,
Yeah.
we don't play games.
Wait, she's an INTJ.
Yeah, but like I'm saying him though. For him to perceive it that way, it's like, you know. Yeah.
That was very frustrating.
I didn't know if I like
you
that.
know the games of like pull away, push away, you know.
Pull over.
He's just like, hey, I don't get what you're doing. Like, let's just talk. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just want to be chased. He's like, I can do that. Run. I'm like, hello. So then he's like, okay.
That was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, Noona. Okay. Noona, a little fucking comedian. That is the most pleasant run I've ever heard in my life. Do you want me to actually? I could jog at a moderate pace for you if you want. If I told y'all to run like that, I'm a pretty scary guy. So I could imagine everyone running in fear and terror. I'm not laughing because it's not true, but I'm just like, it'd be funny to see tribe members just running away for no reason. Because I wouldn't hurt y'all. If I see a tribe member in public and they see me and we lock eyes and I recognize that you recognize me and you run away, I'm chasing you, bruh. Why wouldn't I? Why would I not chase you down? Because it's like, bruh, where are you going? Where are you going? We're friends. Why are you running from me? I chase all my... I have to, bro. They see the love running from me.
Hey, I don't get what you're doing.
I get
like,
him.
let's just talk.
I get him, though.
Like, I just want to be chased. He's like, I can do that. Run. I'm like, hello. So then he's like, okay, we're into each other. Tian and Bao Bao, they also mutually decide that they're in together. You know, everyone's deciding that they're all into each other.
Okay.
And I will say that from everyone's perspective, Tian and Bao Bao are a solid couple. Because they've been kind of together since the very beginning.
Yeah.
And from everyone's perspective, they keep going together.
Yeah.
They keep going on dates. They keep doing punishments together. They keep being cute together in front of everyone. And from Bao Bao's perspective, like, they're the most solid couple here. So just keep that in mind. And then an announcement after this game is announced where in order for everyone to know each other better, we will announce one person's secret. So they're going to play someone's secret. And everyone is just nervous. They don't want it to be their secret. It's part of the show, but no one wants to be vulnerable like that. But this time, the TV turns on and it's Zizi's name. And her secret is about to be revealed, even though she's the newest person here.
Yeah.
But they tell everyone that Zizi is the one that requested her secret to be revealed. She said that since she's the last one to arrive, she thought that this would help people get to know her better. And she didn't want to seem distant. She wanted people to see her for who she is and why she is the way she is. And so her secret is when she was 15 years old, she was bullied in high school. Which, by the way, the netizens were being so mean about this. They were like, we'll get bullied again, dumb bitch. Okay, so I personally was not vibing with that because I'm like, I don't think that's a good thing. Then you find out some things about her character and you're like, I don't know if this story's true. Okay, so I will say just keep that in mind. Okay, she said that there was a female senior who beat her up. I don't know.
So she got bullied in school, right?
And she says she still has a scar because she got beat up. But now everyone in hindsight thinks that she started the fight, which sounds victim blamey, but like just wait, it gets really weird. And then she's just talking about how it's been really hard and that's why she's so direct. And the professor is sitting there watching this and he's connecting the dots. In his mind, he reminds her of her school days. Remember? She said that to Barry.
Right.
And she was bullied in school. So she's like, oh, no wonder she has this adverse reaction to me.
Yeah.
And he even contemplates cutting his hair.
Dang.
Reminds her of people from her school.
Wait. How long is
Yeah.
his hair?
It is like,
Shoulder?
yeah, it's not that long. It's like enough to tie up in a small, tiny little mullet.
Does it look good or no?
I think it looks cool. I think it makes him look really artistic.
Right. But she hated exactly that.
Yeah,
Okay.
she hates it. So then he's like, oh, wow, I didn't even.
First of all, the professor looked good. I'm just now peeping that on a serious level. That nigga look good. Fuck, he's gonna cut his hair for some random girl he met 2 days ago. I hate when folks simp for people that don't simp for them back.
So then he's like, oh, wow, I didn't even know. And maybe the reason that she's so direct and is so firm on her boundaries and just not even boundaries. Okay, she's just honestly rude, but he's just like brainwashing himself. He's a lot of people say the professor and Bao Bao love to brainwash themselves. Okay. So he like, that makes sense because she was bullied and it was so big and everyone is just sad and depressed. And Zizi herself is crying and she's like, you know, this happened a long time ago. And when I came here, I was actually really worried about staying in a dorm-like setting because a lot of that happened in dorm-like settings. I was dragged to the top bunk when I was younger in high school and I was beaten up in the middle of the night. And she's like, I have a scar to prove it. And she like shows her scar. And again, I was sympathetic, but then later I get confused because like, none of this makes sense. You can tell when someone's been bullied because the way they behave around others, I think my radar is super quick to pick up when someone feels uncomfortable in a group setting because I think I know what that feels like. So I'm like, oh, I can tell that joke didn't land right with them and now they feel like they're being attacked.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then people are saying she doesn't have that. In fact, she's the bully.
I was just about to say her temperament strikes me as somebody that is not only used to being the center of attention, but used to commanding it too. And if you are against that, then she is not afraid of confronting you. And that could be a reaction to her feeling like she was quieted when she was younger. Folks who get bullied usually feel like they don't have a voice or they can't speak out or say what's actually happening. So when they overcome that situation, their personalities either become quiet but resolutely strong or loud and boisterous in order to like become the opposite of what they were before. I wonder if that's what happened to me. I got bullied in high school, but then, you know, I turned a little crazy. I turned a little crazy in 11th grade, I ain't gonna lie, so niggas stopped fucking with me. But, I don't know, my personality, I ain't gonna lie, my personality always been loud. I keep it a buck. I was always getting in trouble, I was always being loud, I was always boisterous, I was always adventurous. Yeah, I'm thinking back at it and like, of course I had to hide it in front of my parents and at school, cause I just didn't feel like I was cool enough to even be myself for real. But the moment I got out of school, the moment my parents couldn't see me, boy, I was up to some shit. I ain't gonna lie.
In fact, she's the bully in other settings now as an adult. I'm not saying that this experience didn't happen. I'm saying if this experience did happen and she's a bully as an adult, that makes it even worse because you know what it feels like to be bullied and you're still gonna be a bully.
Yeah,
is even more f***ed up.
That is it. Yeah.
Interesting,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, she was like, yeah, like this is what happened. And she's crying. The girls are crying. Everybody is like crying. And it becomes this really emotional moment. Even Barry, the American, who only sees her as a platonic friend, he's tearing up. Everybody feels so much sympathy for her. They're giving her so much comfort. Even later, when they go back to their rooms, all the girls are in the girls' dorm and they're trying to give her some strength and be like, you don't have to feel comfortable around us. And like, so who cares if you're not bubbly and happy and open? Like, we think that this is who you are and we accept you and like we love you. And like, if you ever feel uncomfortable, just tell us. Like, everybody is just in that mood of wanting to be close with her. And she's just explaining, I know sometimes I might come off as distant, but it's just because I'm trying to protect myself. And the girly pups are like, no, don't explain yourself.
There's a lot from what I'm hearing, bro. I don't know.
Because I'm trying to protect myself, and the girly pups are like, no, don't explain yourself.
bad?
Never apologize. Stop. Don't do that. Like, we get it.
No.
And so a lot of the girls, they decide, okay, that was exhausting. I'm going to go to bed. So they're getting ready for the night. But Zizi, Bao Bao and broadcaster Mimi are sitting outside having a late night chat. And Bao Bao, she's finally becoming a little bit more open. Like, she was very vocal about trying to support Zizi when this bullying secret came out. And Zizi is like, let's talk about something. It's only been 2 days, but I feel like everybody is too locked in with their couples. And then she pats Bao Bao on the shoulder and is like, you should just feel it out first before you really settle down. Like, you should try to figure out if this is what you want. Broadcaster Mimi and Zizi are like, yeah, like this is just a lot. And broadcaster Mimi got a little bit of hate for this, but she was saying how the very first day she was interacting with Barry a lot, like nonstop. But when it was his time to choose a date, he didn't choose her. He chose PR Lily. Now, a lot of people didn't like it because she phrased it almost as like, you never know what guys are feeling. Like, guys are so fickle. But a lot of people who saw what happened, they're like, no, you kept talking to Barry and he wasn't rude. He was just talking to you like a platonic friend. But like, we could see from the outside, he wasn't giving you any signals. Like, he wasn't being rude. He wasn't shutting you down. But also, it was very clear he's interested in someone else. But you kept going and you spent time with him. And then now you're saying like you were shocked that he chose somebody else for the date. So people were saying it just was like an icky feeling. Nothing bad, just like, that's just kind of not how it went down. And then Zizi brings up the idea of like, no, I think everyone's too locked in. Like, everybody needs to be unlocked in. And the way that Zizi is talking, it's almost conspiratorial. She could just be frustrated. She could just say like, yeah, I guess I feel weird because it feels like everybody's, found their coupling and I just don't know how to really interact with anyone anymore. And it just feels off-putting. Like, I don't know what to do. I just feel uncomfortable. She could have said that, but she's like, no, everyone is too locked in. It feels like she's conspiring to do something. And around this time, Jiko walks by and Bao Bao is like, hey, can you see if Tian is awake and call him downstairs?
What? Oh, okay.
So Baba's like, I want to talk to Tian, right? And so Jiko is like, yeah, sure. Jiko walks up and he goes to Tian. Tian's on his phone and is like, hey, they're calling you downstairs. Tian's smiling. He's like, who? Oh, Bao Bao. And instantly his face.
What the That's not edited? That gotta be edited. Is that not edited, Tribe? What happened to his face? That nigga hit one of these. That gotta be edited.
Jiko walks up and he goes to Tian. Tian's on his phone and is like, hey, they're calling you downstairs. Tian's smiling. He's like, who? Oh, Bao Bao. And instantly his face changes. And this face change is not even like from smiley to like slightly disappointed. It was just like, ugh. It was the face change. It wasn't like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, okay.
Dang.
It was like, so Jiko is like, they're asking you to come down.
So does he know who is down there or no idea?
No.
He just heard a girl wants him.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, who? Found out it was Bao Bao.
And then just
lame
as hell.
And then Jiko is like, oh yeah, and there's also like 2 other girls. It's like the 3 of them together. And finally he's like, oh, okay. And Jiko is like, okay, well, should you go down? And he's like, in a minute. It's like he's playing games. He wants them to wait. So he's like smiling on his phone now that he knows it's not just Bao Bao, it's 2 other people there. And it's just really gross. Like, what are you talking about?
This is nasty. Okay. So yeah, Piggy Nipples is his official name. We don't need to really remember anything else. Okay. Yeah, this nigga moving real slimily. This nigga think he the protagonist in some Chinese urban novel, bro. You are not the young master of anything, my nigga. Your name is Piggy Nipples. Sit the fuck down and don't say nothing. You think you're the young master of the Tian family? No, bro. You are unemployed. Nigga Nipples is literally dripping down his chest. You need to talk about something in a minute.
He's playing games. He wants them to wait. So he's like smiling on his phone now that he knows it's not just Bao Bao, it's 2 other people there. And it's just really gross. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I'm going to go down later. So eventually he comes back down and this whole situation is painfully awkward. It's like nothing from Bao Bao and Tian's date is there. He was being so lovey-dovey. All of a sudden, he's so cold.
Ooh. So what's just 4 of them sitting there?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Zizi is sitting on the table. Mimi's sitting in front of her. And then Tian sits down like facing Zizi. Bao Bao's sitting on his other side, and she keeps trying to scoot closer to him, and he just won't even like look in her direction.
So he right now interested in
Zizi.
Zizi.
Yeah.
I'm about to say everybody.
Okay, I see.
And he's eating a piece of fruit. He's just very closed off, body language to Bao Bao. And she, like I said, she's very emotionally in tune. She could tell that there was a shift that night. So she's like, oh, okay, like this is nothing like from the past few dates. This is nothing like the date that we just went on. Literally out of nowhere, he switched up on her. However, Bao Bao is so understanding. This honestly, Zizi and Tian are kind of flirting. She could have felt backstabbed by Tian, by Zizi, who just was like, oh, everyone's too locked in. Let me flirt with your man, right? But instead, she's really understanding. And she's like, I just wanted to clarify with Tian, if he wants to talk to other people, I don't want him to feel pressured because of me. Like, he's obviously, like, that's his right to do so. And then at this point, Bao Bao gets called to do her confessional for the night. So that's why they were awake. So she's like, okay, like, let me go do my confessional. I'll be right back. Zizi immediately turns to Tian and is like, you guys are all coupled up together. It's so locked in. Everybody is just like mutually interested in everyone. Like, everyone's locked in.
Is she saying this? Is Bao Bao still there? Or?
No,
Bao Bao. The minute Bao Bao leaves,
Wait, what about?
She says that.
yes,
What
and then
about
she goes like, you and her have mutual interest
the
towards
Ma
each
lady?
other. And he could have again. This is why people hate that. People say it would hit, and then she goes like, you and her have mutual interest towards each other. And he could have again. This is why people hate that. People say it would be so easy and understandable and respectable for Tian to say, yeah, of course. But I understand the purpose of the show. I'm still open to other, like, we haven't been, there's no understanding that we're exclusive or anything. Like, he could have just said, yes, I'm into her, but also I'm just looking to make friends, whatever.
Yeah.
But he says, huh? What do you mean by mutual?
啊？什么？
Huh? What do you mean by mutual?
啊？什么？
So broadcaster Mimi is like, meaning you kind of like someone and they kind of like you too, like mutual interest.
Wait. So Zizi is saying this while broadcaster Mimi right there too?
Meaning you kind of like someone and they kind of like you too, like mutual interest. We're not. Zizi's like, huh? Netizens are so disgusted about this behavior. The fact that he's switching up, just everything. Even the fact that Zizi went from Bao Bao to him to just like, it's just disgusting, okay? So that night, everyone has to send a message to the person that they're interested in.
Yo, this is
and
crazy.
Bao
This is
Bao,
actually
she
kinda
sends
crazy.
her message to Tian, and she just is like, thank you for taking care of me on the date. She even
Like,
includes...
how does nobody know that this nigga's a scumbag? He's pretty blatant about it. Is broadcaster Mimi not gonna say nothing to Bao Bao? What am I saying right now? Yeah, it's Bao Bao and Mimi and Zizi and American Barry. I'm getting invested in shit. I'm not gonna lie. But that's a valid question. How does nobody know that he's a scumbag? Cause Bao Bao getting played right now. Is she not? All somebody has to do is just say something, bro. Just say something. Broadcaster Mimi is literally up to you. I mean, Bao Bao kind of already saw that Zizi and Tian were flirting, and Bao Bao was like cool with it, I guess. I don't know. She seemed overly gracious in my opinion. I know folks who would crash out if niggas even sat next to each other. So it's like, whoa, wow. I'm not that possessive of a person though. So it's like, I wouldn't know.
So that night, everyone has to send a message to the person that they're interested in. And Bao Bao, she sends her message to Tian, and she just is like, thank you for taking care of me on the date. She even includes in her message, like, if you want to get to know other guests but are worried about maybe like embarrassing me in front of the cameras, you can just tell me privately. Like, I really don't mind. Now, if you still want to continue going on dates with me, like, I would also really look forward to that. So that's all. And you seemed really tired tonight, so just get some rest. Good night. Like, it's very understanding.
Yeah.
She's saying, like, I think she was even telling in the confessional, he was really cold when they got back from their date. And she feels like maybe he just kept saying during the audio recording that he likes her, you know, doing the things where they're signaling to each other because he wanted to save her face and not embarrass her. And she's like, but I don't mind that. Like, I just want everyone to be expressing themselves truly how they feel.
Yeah.
And then Tian the next day tells her, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I think after hearing Zizi's experience getting bullied in school, I had similar experiences and I just want to get to know her. And all the comments were like, okay, you stupid ass bitches, get together then. Like, people were so annoyed. And again, as someone who has been bullied before, I'm not saying that these experiences are not true. I'm just saying they don't act like it.
Yeah.
They don't fucking act like it, okay? So then everyone's like, just get together, you dumb host. Just get together. And this is how serious it is. In Asia, people don't tolerate bullying. It happens so frequently and so aggressively that if you are like, hey, I was bullied in high school, no one like discounts your story. Like, this is how bad they are. Just wait. So everyone's like, okay, you stupid bitches, get together then. And that night they do. After Bao Bao goes to sleep, Tian and Zizi meet in the living room to talk.
After she goes to sleep.
Yeah, and Zizi tells Tian in the worst possible way. She's like, we all just feel like you like that one girl, you know, the one eating anchovy snacks. She doesn't even
She
say
doesn't even
Bao
drop
Bao.
the name?
Yeah,
Eating anchovies?
yeah.
What's wrong?
See, that's also what I
Holy
hate. That's what I
fuck.
hate so much. Let's say you're a dumb whore.
Like, is she being passive aggressive on the anchovy snacks?
See, that's also what I
Holy
hate. That's what I
fuck.
hate so much. Let's say you're a dumb whore. I'm just kidding. I'm getting so mad. Let's say you're a dumb bitch, which is fine. We've all been dumb bitches. We've all been there, right? And you forget someone's name. I would look for a positive attribute. I would say, oh, you know the one with like the really long hair?
Yeah,
or like the one with
yeah.
the long
What
eyelashes.
does eating anchovies mean?
Or like the one you went on a date with.
She was eating
But
anchovies?
it's
What
like
is it?
so demeaning.
Yeah.
But in like the word, like a very conniving demeaning.
like
It's not like,
passive aggressive.
oh, the one who's so clingy, because that's obviously a very bad thing to say.
Yeah.
But the one eating anchovy snacks.
It's a very bullyish thing to do. It's the type of bullying a popular, mean Regina George type girl would say. You know, like they always comment on the snacks, they always comment on the figure, they always comment on the looks, all that shit. But they do it in a way where they can still be liked by the general public. But if you know, you know. It's always on some slick shit though. Can you believe she's eating that today? It's like some shit like that. Are you sure you want to eat that? Like it's always weird little questions. Look polite on the surface, but underneath it's mean as hell, bro. Mean as hell. I'm seeing it now. She's pretty fucking rude, tribe. I may have to retract my statement I said in the beginning.
The one eating anchovy snacks. It's like, you know, the one stuffing her face with Cheetos. It's like,
Stephanie?
I love that one.
That's mine.
Yeah, the one with the onion breath, go get her.
What the fuck?
That one.
That's mine.
The one with the onion breath, go get her. It's just weird. So she's like, yeah, the one eating anchovy snacks. You guys seem to have mutual interests, which again, you guys just talked about that like fucking 2 minutes ago. Do you have a bird brain? And then he's like, actually, it's not mutual, at least not for me. Really? Yeah. Netizens are disgusted by this. Again,
Yeah, it's
no
pretty
one's
nasty.
saying you have to be locked in. No one's saying you have to propose, but why are they so evil about it?
I don't know.
Why? And this is not Love Island. Another thing to clarify, I think if everyone's coming in expecting messy, expecting just craziness, that's the show, right? But everyone thus far has been incredibly respectful.
Yeah. You can still explore, just
Yeah.
be respectful.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's the whole point of the
Also,
show is
people
to
are saying it
explore
doesn't even
connections.
seem like Zizi and Tian have any chemistry. It seems people started putting it together. People realize that Tian is trying to get into acting and he has no job. So they think that he wants to go with Zizi for his career. And Zizi doesn't like the professor and wants someone to pay attention to her. And she's already tried. So among the other people, broadcaster Mimi has no partner. Chen71 and influencer Jay, both of them actually have a pretty dense online following. And so there's this idea, people think, that if she went after their guys, their online fans would just wreck her.
Okay.
You know, because you're dealing with someone, I guess, like she thinks she's
Yeah.
dealing with someone who have online presence and like they could make a video about it. I don't know, right? So she doesn't go after their guys. And then Bao Bao, she just seems really soft and sweet. So she tries it there
Easy
and it
target.
works. Yeah, because it doesn't seem like she knows one shoe about Tian and gives a shoot. Like it just, why do they even like each other? Does evil just gravitate towards each other?
I was going to
don't know.
say evil attraction, evil.
So that night, Tian texts Bao Bao and
Evil
he's just
attraction.
saying like, I had a really good time getting to know you, but of course I still want to get to know other people. I just want to make a serious choice later on, so I don't want to like lock anything down now. I hope you also make the right decisions for you. And it just seems like, okay, maybe it's going to be okay. Like maybe they're going to be on the same page. Bao Bao says, when I received that text, I was half disappointed and a little bit unsure, but still, I didn't know. She's just saying the only thing she didn't realize, what she doesn't get from this text message, and I can see how she feels that way, is she doesn't know if this is a full rejection or if he still wants to get to know her as well. So she made it clear in her message, like, you can get to know other people too, and you can also still get to know me. Like, I would also love that. But he doesn't make it clear. It's kind of like, I don't know if I should even, like, does he just want me to back off? Does he not? I don't know.
Because a scumbag gonna make it ambiguous, for sure. For sure. What do they call it? A sea king? A sea king is gonna make the situation ambiguous in order to ensure that the option is still there. This nigga is moving pretty disgustingly, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Tribe. I don't really know how this situation is maneuverable. It's already stressful enough dealing with one partner. Like, imagine having to deal with multiple. It's like, bruh, I could barely take care of myself, my nigga. You gotta get tired at some point. Because I think there's an emotional aspect that people are ignoring until it's too late. Because the physical aspect is so exciting, you know? It's exciting to do wrong things. It's exciting to do wrong things does not mean that you should do them. But I cannot ignore the temptation that lies there. Of course, I have to acknowledge it. The resisting of the temptation is what allows me to say with confidence, I'm not that type of guy. But it's still there. It's for sure still there. And maybe it's just because I'm a loser, and so I could never be a playboy. But at the same time, I had college days. You feel me? But a nigga was in college. Hey, listen. But those days are long gone. It's not me no more, and it never will be. Hai Wang, Chinese slang for someone who dates multiple people, a player who casts a wide net across the ocean. Again, don't know why I know this, but
It's kind of like, I don't know if I should even, like, does he just want me to back off? Does he not? I don't know. Meanwhile, the professor is just writing this long,
Luscious
lengthy
hair.
message to Zizi of like the amount of inner strength it takes you to walk out of that darkness to be able to like. He's just like so nice. Like
man.
today when we spent time together by the lake, like through some of your marks were casual offhand marks. Like I could vaguely sense the emotional defenses that you carry. Like at first I didn't quite understand them, but that's why they call him the professor. Like he's just like spitting bars. He's just like a therapist. Okay,
Oh
if you're
my
willing to trust me, I hope you'll give me more chances to like get to know each other. It was honestly really sweet. Like, I think if I were in that situation, I would perceive it as a really sweet message because you just opened up to people who don't know you, and to have it was a thoughtful message in the sense of it wasn't vague. It wasn't, hey, you're so brave for doing that. Like, rip in the chat. Sorry you feel that way. Hope you'll feel happier. Good night. The chat.
you turned into a Twitch user, a Twitter tweeter, ripping the chat. Who died?
Hey, you're so brave for doing that. Like, rip in the chat. Sorry you feel that way. Hope you'll feel happier. Good night. It was really specific.
Yeah.
It was really thoughtful. And she hits him with a, thank you for your kind words. Reading this really touched me. Actually, I don't have any strong stereotypes about artsy guys. Please get some rest. I hope everyone in the house tomorrow can take more time to get to know one another. And I hope you won't worry too much about me. Good night. Like, she is not into this guy.
Damn.
So on the fourth day,
What?
like, she is not into this guy.
Damn.
So on the fourth day, the couples continue to go on dates. And this time the men are still the ones choosing their female partners simply by submitting their decision. So they submit the name of the girl that they want to go on a date with to the producers.
Okay.
So Finance Bro, Chen71. They go off.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about Finance Bro. Yo, he's still in the show? Wait, what was the name of that nigga who got kicked off 5 minutes ago? Like, nah, not like actually 5 minutes ago, but he only spent like 10 minutes on the show and he got kicked off immediately. It don't matter.
Ones choosing their female partners simply by submitting their decision. So they submit the name of the girl that they want to go on a date with to the producers. So Finance Bro, Chen71, they go off. Jico, Influencer J, they go off. Barry, not with PR Lily. It's not because he chose her, but Mimi, broadcaster Mimi, had no date the day before. So they actually let her choose her date. So he goes off with broadcaster Mimi, and PR Lily is not going to go. As for the professor, he chose Zizi. So I'm thinking this is just going to be a repeat of the last date with the canoe between the professor and then Zizi. That's what I'm thinking. We just do this every day, day in, day out, and then shit happens at night, and then we all spiral to our inevitable death on this planet. However, the door opens the back seat, and in comes Tian.
What?
Tian is the professor is like, what's happening?
Why does he look like, bro? He got this constant. Like, I dead want to punch this nigga. I ain't gonna lie, and it ain't even cause of the shit that I learned about dog, but it's just that he looks. He just looks very confused. Like he's constantly laughing in the fuckboy tone. Yeah. Can't even do this shit properly. I'm so uncomfortable. I just hear it though. It's I hate it. I hate it so much. Get out of my car.
Tian is the professor is like, what's happening? Tian's like, I'm your female guest. He's like, are you kidding? You're kidding, right? Why is it you? Like, did you get in the wrong car? No, I'm supposed to be in this car. Are you sure? Yeah. As it turns out, both of them have picked Zizi for their date. And the producers decided, you know what? Instead of the first person to pick, we're just going to let all of them date. So the professor looks shocked, Tian looks amused, and then the door opens to the passenger seat, and in walks Zizi. And the
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, nah. This nigga's gonna get cucked on this. No, he's gonna get cucked on his date. This nigga looks infinitely better than Tian. How is this even possible? I don't know. Yo, tribe members out there, if they don't want you, you don't want them. It's that easy. It's not that easy, but it is though. It literally is. Cause what's the alternative? You think that over time maybe they could want you? I mean, maybe. But what are the chances of that happening for real, for real? Probably greater than we all think. But I don't care. I don't care, bruh. If they don't want you, you don't want them. It's that simple, bruh. Don't care how you feel. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. Their personality. No, they don't want you though. Stop pestering them. So many other people that want you to pester them, but you want to pester the one folk that don't want you. Like, come on, bruh.
And then the door opens to the passenger seat, and in walks Zizi. And the three of them, they start driving off. The professor is driving, Zizi is in the passenger seat, Tian is seated behind the professor
like
in the back
boy.
seat. And I just want to say, the energy in that car, it must have been so tense because even the professor starts joking. I'm actually y'all's driver today. And in the end, people said, don't say things you don't want to manifest.
Jeez.
Don't say anything that you don't want to be true, because that is exactly what happens. So the three of them are driving to their restaurant for the 3-person date. Zizi and Tian are just kicking, cackling, giggle shitting, like just non-stop hooting and hollering. They completely ignore the professor. Completely ignore. And even when Zizi first gets in the car, the professor is the one that's incredibly attentive to the details. He's adjusting her seat back so that she has more room for her legs. If she's feeling thirsty, okay, so there's this one point where early on, she's looking for water. There was only one water bottle that was provided in the car, and Tian already chugged it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly. So then a little bit into the car ride, she keeps mentioning, like she mentioned water one more time. She's like, oh, I could really use some water right now. Tian doesn't even feel guilt that he's the one that drank the only water bottle in the car that probably wasn't even fucking for him. So the professor is like, oh, let me just quickly go to the convenience store right now. And she starts getting mad at him. She's like, oh, are you getting gas? Do we need gas? And the professor says, I'm just gonna go get you some water. She's not moved. She's not like, oh my God, that's so sweet. So then he gets out and she's like, well, I don't need to get out then. So she's sitting in the car, Tian's in the back. And the minute that the professor leaves, Zizi is like, wait, how did you guys even pick this date? Like, did you guys choose to go on a 3-person date? Tian's like, oh no, I didn't know. No, none of us knew. I didn't even know he'd be here. Like, none of us knew the schedule. And she's like, ah, God, like, this is so weird. This is so weird. So I guess on the way to the restaurant, I'll sit in the front. And then on the way back from the restaurant, I'll sit in the back with you.
Bruh, what is going through her head?
Like, what do you mean you're gonna sit in the back with Tian as if the professor is just an Uber driver? What do you mean by this?
is
I don't
insane.
understand. So then he comes back in with the water, and Zizi and Tian, they just chat away like they're the only two people in the car, as if truly the professor is a driver. Like, because I guess an Uber driver, you wouldn't be on a date and be like, oh, what's your favorite color? And then you wouldn't go to the front and be like, sir, what's your favorite color? Right? Like, you wouldn't.
Now I gotta do that just to include the nigga. I'm realizing, yeah, you always exclude the Uber driver from any convo. But how would they react if you actually include them in convos? Will they then be like, bruh, I don't want to talk. I just want to drive the fucking car. Because usually I can't get them Uber drivers to shut up. Speaking honestly, bro, Uber drivers love talking to me for some reason, telling me all types of stories and shit. I've never met an Uber driver that I didn't know their life story by the end of the ride, bro. And to be honest, I'm not that mad at that. I ain't gonna lie. I love hearing stories. But still, bro, some days I don't want to hear nothing.
And then you wouldn't go to the front and be like, sir, what's your favorite color? Right? Like, you wouldn't do that.
Blue.
That's exactly what happens
it's
here.
exactly
They're
right.
getting to know each other. They don't ever turn to the professor and say, what about you? How about you? What do you think? Nothing. I mean, it's just basic manners. Even if
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
kind of-
like them
that's kind
as
of
a
rude,
romantic
I ain't gonna
interest,
lie.
it's just basic manners
actually
to
really
involve
rude.
everyone in the conversation
Yeah.
when you're trapped in a moving vehicle, which, by the way, the professor is controlling. I'd be on my best behavior to the driver. I'd be like, are you okay? Do you need more AC? How do you like the music? No, she doesn't care. She's the one starting all the conversations with Tian. Tian is definitely enabling it, but it's a mess. And then at one point, they also realize that
Sorry to pause, but Tribe, if I'm driving the vehicle and y'all be talking amongst yourselves, how come y'all talk to me? Never mind. Okay, my fault. If anything, I'd be the one excluded because y'all talk amongst yourselves more than y'all talk to me, bro. But that's also because I don't really be talking. Okay.
And then at one point, they also realize that they have a mutual friend. So Zizi and Tian have a mutual friend, and she's just like so. She thinks this is like the funniest stand-up comedy. Like, I don't know why she's cackling and giggling, and everyone is just like, what's happening right now? She also previously said in previous, like they were asking her, what's your favorite, do you like to be outdoors a lot? And she says that she really hates loud environments. And everyone in the comments now is like, you're the only loud one in every environment. Like, what are you talking about? She's acting so excited. She's sending voice messages to her friend on her phone, like, call me when you're free. I have something really funny that just happened. Like, I have to show you. Call me. Did you get it? Did you get it? Oh my God. She's turning around like she's gonna be so shocked. Like, the world is so small. How do you guys are really close? Oh my God. Are you guys close? It's just a lot. They're just cackling. It's not even that funny. And you can tell that the professor left out, which...
Professor, get off! Professor, get off! No! There's pain in my dog's eyes, but the hair is still luscious though. It's not funny. I tried to pull a piggy nipple, but I couldn't do it. Yo, I feel bad, Tribe. This nigga look like he really fed the fuck up. Noona is 100% right. He is the one driving the car.
Cackling. It's not even that funny. And you can tell that the professor left out, which I think something can happen like this where both people are so excited, and then the minute the excitement disappears, you're immediately like, oh, okay, I'm so sorry. Like, let me fill you in. So basically, I know this girl and I met her through A, B, C, and D,
That's what
and then it
usually-
turns
that's
out
what
Tian
should
knows the
happen.
same girl, and like, sorry, it's just like a...
They didn't do any of that.
They didn't
No.
do that.
No, nothing. When they arrive at the restaurant, there are chairs placed out. So naturally, Zizi sits in the middle. Tian is to her left. The professor is to her right. And they're all eating a bunch of desserts. And she keeps starting the date with the
Look
professor.
how nice his hair looks, bruh. Professor!
How did this happen? How did this happen?
Wait,
How did this
wait.
in the middle? Tian is to her left. The professor is to her right. And they're all eating a bunch of desserts. And she keeps starting the date with asking, like, how did this happen? How did this happen? How did this happen? When it's very clear that both of the guys decided that they wanted to go on a date with you and the producers let them at the same time. But it was very obvious that she's fishing for them to both say, oh, we both like you. We're so into you. We're obsessed with you. We're in love with you. Like, what do you mean? How the did this happen? Put two and two together. Sometimes you can do math quietly. You don't have to ask if this is true. People are like, what is going on? She just move on. So she's like, so what's going on today? Like, why are the three of us here together? Like, I really don't know. She says, I really don't know. Tian goes, you don't know? Actually, I don't know either.
Professor's like, am I the only one
That has a brain.
that's getting play right now?
The professor is like, what do you think? And he asks Zizi the question, and she looks at him, and it's like blank, just blank. She looks at him, then turns to Tian and goes, what do you think?
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
Oh my
they
gosh.
really should be together,
On
those
me.
two. They really
On me.
should.
They were a match made in hell.
Yes, everyone is like, what the fuck
They were
is
a match made
happening?
in hell, bro.
So then Zizi lies and
Purgatory,
is like,
like-
I've actually never, I don't even think we've had a one-on-one interaction, you and me, Tian, which is a lie because last night they were having a one-on-one interaction.
Yes.
They had an interaction with broadcaster Mimi, and then they had another one, just the two of them after Bao Bao went to sleep.
Yes.
So what do you mean? So that's just a flat out lie that the whole nation is privy to. Who are you lying to? Just the professor? Like, what's wrong with you? So she's like, no, I really don't know because Tian and I haven't even had a one-on-one conversation. Like, I don't know what's going on right now.
Oh my gosh.
And the whole time, the conversation, the professor, even like when she first came, is just really good at making small talk. And I think at one point the professor was annoyed at Tian being such a playboy. And because I think the professor saw this for the first time. Tian was all over Bao Bao in group settings. And then suddenly Tian is acting like so ooh with Zizi. So he's like, what the hell is going on? The professor straight up calls it out and says, who were you with the past few days, Tian? He's like, I was with Influencer J and Chen71 for the first round of games and stuff. And then I talked to them. And then I started going on dates with Bao Bao. Like, it just seems like he's dating half the villa. And then even the professor says, oh, that's a lot. And he says, yeah. Professor says, I never imagined you and Chen71 would have any sort of chemistry. Like, when were you guys together? Oh, the first day when she was in that group with me. Oh, okay, yeah. The first day you guys went on that, like, sauna date, right? Yeah, when I got first place. Oh, yes, I remember. So he's trying to naturally fill Zizi in, like, you're not special, girly pop. Like, he's doing this to every single person. And he's not doing it in a rude way. None of it seems passive.
very clever.
It just seems like, let's just get it all out in the air. Like, let's be real
Very
here,
open and
right? Because
honest.
you're not acting real. You're acting like a little fake bozo, so be real. And then Zizi immediately jumps in, never had a conversation with Tian, right? And she's like, from what I gather, I think Tian just wants to get to know more people, right?
The fuck?
Yeah,
What?
everyone's like, are you his PR person? What's wrong with you?
Why is she-
And he's like, yeah, I just want to get to know those that I'm interested in.
Yo, they want to. These two,
yeah.
like they want to
They're
dig their
perfect
own
for each
graves
other.
together. Let them do it, right?
Perfect for each other, bro.
But Professor is still like so obsessed with Zizi, right?
Yeah, and Tian is like, I just won't act
Alright.
rashly. I like to take things slow. And it just becomes this weird energy, and people are like, okay, how is the professor going to handle this? People start calling Tian the Sea King, which means you got a lot of fish in your
Hai
sea.
Wang.
Yeah, so he's
Oh my god! Oh my, what the fuck? Nah, hold on. I'm tapped in, bro. I'm gonna keep it a fuck. A nigga really tapped in, but I just don't know I be tapped in, bruh. No cap. He even said the thing.
people start calling Tian the Sea King, which means you got a lot of fish in your
Hai
sea.
Wang.
Hai Wong. Oh, I love playing stupid, but sometimes I really do think that I'm stupid, but I be remembering shit though. I be remembering shit. Hai Wong. I can't believe she said that. That's actually kind of crazy. It's actually not that crazy because I am pretty in tune with Noona's channel, but that's like a parasocial thing though. I feel like I'm in tune, but you know, some shit just be coincidences. But this, come on, bruh. I said that shit like 30 years ago. Sea King. Try if this pleases me greatly.
Calling Tian the Sea King, which means you got a lot of fish in your
Hai
sea.
Wang.
Yeah, so he's
Hai
a sea
Wang.
king. And the professor is being really bright. Oh, and then Zizi does this bizarre thing. Zizi looks
Yo,
at
I'm so happy that I actually knew the term, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. It's not that deep. Relax. But it just pleases me, bro. What the fuck? I just reprimanded myself and then got mad at my reprimand. Am I going crazy?
Oh, and then Zizi does this bizarre thing. Zizi looks
What?
at the professor and is like, what do you think about Tian? I'm sorry, are they on a date?
What the fuck?
Do you want your boyfriends to be boyfriends? Like,
What
what's
do you
going on?
mean, what do you think
And
about
so the
Tian?
professor, again, very polite, very wise, very sound of mind. He says, First of all, he's younger than me. He's very good looking and his face is skinny, but he also has a lot of collagen, so he looks really youthful. Tiana's like, thank you. At first, I assumed that I had a skinny face, but when I saw all of you guys here, I mean, your jawlines are amazing. It made me feel like my jawline was not existent.
What is a skinny face? Like a Timothée Chalamet type face.
You know, I used to think I had a jawline. And Zizi is like, there's no need to compare. You don't have to hold yourself to such high standards. You're fine.
Wait.
I honestly think the professor has so much more aura than Tian.
That's what I think so
confused.
too.
Like, if you had both of them at a bar, the girly pups would love the professor.
Really?
The way he talks, the way he makes everyone feel comfortable. And then he's got this, like, he's got an aura.
He does.
You know?
He look cool as hell.
Tian?
Tian was like,
10 gives me like stinky
Yeah,
vibes.
Tian is just like Tian. Tian. You know who Tian reminds me of? Okay, it's like when my mom has family friends. No, that makes it sound like I'm talking about someone in particular. I love the ones you guys have met, okay? But there are some other family friends. This is like when I was in high school. My mom has family friends. They have kids that are in high school. They bring them over and then they're like, Sujin, come here. They're like, he's your age. And then I look at them and I go,
I guess I don't like boys my age.
okay, because it's just like, what about it? Like, what about you? That's what Tian looks like.
What about
That's
you?
his energy. He has no aura. He has no personality other than being a dick. Like, nothing. So then Zizi's like, there's no need to compare yourself, even though I'm the one that asked this dumbass question. And the professor is like, no, I'm just envious. And he's not saying it in like, I'm so jealous. He's like trying to uplift everyone around. And Tian says, oh, you don't have to be because I'm really jealous of you too. Now, everyone is just trying to be polite. And I think the professor is like, this is so dumb. So he laughs and is like, what could you possibly be jealous about, right? And Zizi should have kept her mouth shut, but she like almost startles in her chair and she goes, yeah, what are you jealous of?
oh my god, that's crazy. Yo, Zizi is like a real op.
Yeah.
She's such an op.
She's a hater.
She's a dead ass hater, bruh.
Oh my God.
Okay, and then did they say anything?
So then he's like, I'm jealous that he's buff. Tiana's like, I'm jealous that he's buff. And Zizi, and she's looking at Tiana and is like, you don't work out?
所以你不锻炼，所以你
And the minute that she said this, it just kind of felt, and this is what I'm saying, like people who've been bullied get the energy because immediately the professor, he's the one getting dissed.
Yeah.
But he picks up that maybe Tian looks a little bit uncomfortable about this and he interjects and he says, he's very slender and it makes him look really tall. So I'm obviously very envious of that. Right? He's so
the
good.
professor's
But
such
then
a good
out of
guy.
nowhere, like the professor is the one smoothing out Zizi's bitch remark.
Yeah.
Zizi turns to the professor and is like, actually, it's because he has nothing that he wants to work out, so he doesn't have plans to like tone up. That's why he doesn't work out a lot.
Is she okay?
What?
Yeah, and
What
everyone's
is she
like,
doing?
First of all, who even asked?
Is this your son? Like, what are
I'm
you
so
doing?
confused.
It's like nobody said
Who the
that.
fuck
You're
asked
the one
her?
that said that remark. The professor's trying to be nice.
Yeah.
And you just said you guys had zero interaction. How would you know why he doesn't work out?
She has zero EQ, huh?
At all.
Zero.
Wait. EQ, emotional. Oh, I got EQ. This is extremely unnatural. Like, why is she seems to, like, does she like Tian? I don't think she does, though. So why is she defending him like this? Does she just dislike the professor that much that anything he says, she has to be a contrarian, bro? Like, I'm confused. He's literally complimenting dog, and you still, what is the problem? No. I'm getting a little mad because, like, he's literally doing his best to compliment everybody, and he's still the problem in your eyes. How? Are you dumb? Not you. You're pretty. You're not dumb. But like, I'm just asking though, is she dumb, bro?
How would you know why he doesn't work out?
She has zero EQ, huh?
Zero.
What the fuck?
Everyone is so confused. Everyone's saying, just be together in the comments.
You
All
got
the live
zero
comments
EQ
are like, why
and
don't you guys
zero
just get
IQ.
married if you know him so well? Why is the girl explaining for him? Are you his PR? People were so upset by all of this. And she just keeps talking nonstop. And the professor tries to tell her that she's doing great, okay? This is the thing that I don't understand about Zizi. She's so obsessed with being different. She's so obsessed with like, I'm an introvert. You won't stop talking. You won't ever shut up, right? So I'm sorry. that
don't.
no one believes you,
I highly
Zizi.
doubt she's an
Okay, but
introvert.
that's okay.
I really doubt
That's
that.
okay. Nothing wrong with that. She's like, no. It's because I'm forcing it.
What?
Like, she's always like, I'm so awkward. And the professor's trying to be nice, and he's always like, oh, but you didn't feel awkward. Like, you were doing really well. And she's like, yeah, because I was forcing myself to be. And it's like, okay,
I guess.
now it's awkward, you
Yeah.
weirdo. Like, what,
No, I don't
what do
want
you
to
want me
talk
to
to
say?
you. Yeah, you're so awkward.
When opportunity strikes,
Like, what do people say? Because I be thinking that I'm awkward sometimes, but then I be thinking like me saying that I'm awkward make the situation awkward. So even if I feel like that, I'm gonna just push through it. Fuck it. I'm not gonna lie. I can't really guess Zizi's intentions because it's like maybe I could say she's being fake or she's being mean, and I could definitely agree with anybody that says that. But she's being very confusing. That's the one thing I can say. I'm not sure what the hell she thinking. I don't know what the hell she thinking, bro. It's confusing the hell out of me because does she fuck with Tion? I don't think she does, but why is she defending Tion like this? I can clearly tell she don't like the professor, but then why did she say okay to continuing to date the professor?
and then she turns to Tian and says, you can ask me some questions.
Oh my god.
So basically, the professor is asking a lot of questions, but it's very different from the very first night they all met. He's asking questions because it's incredibly awkward and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's not because he's obsessed with Zizi, though that's what she thinks. She thinks that the professor is not giving Tian the space to ask questions. Tian is just a brainless little bobblehead. He doesn't have questions. He has nothing going on in that little brain of his. So she turns to him and is like, you can ask me questions.
And, nigga just
And
sits
Tian's
there.
like,
What?
Did somebody
he has
just
no question.
fart?
So he's like, he's no question. Okay. So then she goes, or you can ask me another time. Like when we're alone, basically, is what she's hinting at. But it's like, no, he just doesn't care about you.
I
Like,
think Tian wants to say, well, you can ask me some questions.
yeah.
They're
Guy
both
you
like,
like.
ask me. Ask
Yeah.
me. What about you
Ask
ask me?
me.
No. It's your turn to ask me.
Tian's like, why do you think you're here today? Did you like pick me too, or like why is the professor even here at this point? Nobody
This is so
knows.
awkward.
And then Tian gets
This looks-
uncomfortable
this
and he's
looks so
like,
awkward.
oh, after these drinks, I'm starting to feel a little hungry. Ha ha ha. And Zizi knows where the province that Tian is from. He's from southern China, and apparently they eat a lot of like pork knuckles, right? And I don't know how she's an actress. Because, you know, have you ever seen interviews of actresses and actors?
Yeah.
They're charismatic.
Yeah, you have to be.
Especially
yeah.
the good ones. They're really charismatic. And you're
Yeah.
like, whoa,
Yeah,
you know how to talk in a way nobody else knows how to talk. That's my first time hearing a human talk.
Yeah.
We should be talking that way. Like that's, and then this is how she's interacting. He goes, oh, I'm a little hungry. Immediately, she puts her hands up to her face like a telephone and she goes, hi, can I please get braised pork knuckle delivered here, please? And then she hangs up and she's so proud of herself. No, he has an empty face. He doesn't know what to say. No, really.
What are they
Tian
responding
is
to that?
giggling, and the professor's like, "The fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Like, what is that? That would just piss me off.
Yeah.
That's just annoyed the
Like,
hell out
okay,
of
I'm
me.
full now. Thank you.
Like, what do you even say to that?
what do you do?
And people hate the fact that a lot of netizens were saying that Bao Bao has abstract humor
Oh, yeah.
because this is true abstract
That's
humor.
bullshit humor.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was this one moment, to give you a comparison, when they were grilling. I guess Bao Bao was trying to fill the silence, and she was like, I'd like to place my order, because he's doing all the cooking, right? And he's like, oh, what would you like to order? And she looks around, and it's a bunch of fish and beef. And like, obviously it'd be lame to be like, oh, can I get a plate of beef and veggies? So she says, I would like sea-caught wild tiger prawn. Right? Something that's not there. And then he's like, okay, let me just go fish for it real quick. And it was like a hee hee ha ha moment.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah, no, that's
if
just odd.
I had a girlfriend who was doing this, I'm expecting the hottest billionaire sitting next to her, because I'd be like, what has you acting so fucking weird? Like, why are you acting like a goof? Like,
know.
what is going on right now?
don't know why.
That is not okay.
I don't know why
But
she's
you would
acting
have
like
to
that
think that
towards
she's been
Tian.
hit on the head, has a concussion, and is dating a billionaire. You know what? Fuck billionaires. She's dating a nice guy who plays hockey, who also has a boyfriend. That.
Yeah, I didn't even. I said heated rivalry before I heard that. Also has a boyfriend. Wow. I'm so tapped in today. Wait a second. That's such a specific. Wait a second though, Noona. Do y'all think Noona watched Heated Rivalry? I watched Heated Rivalry. That shit was fire. A lot of ass, but fire though. A lot of cracking in that show. I'll be honest. Are y'all surprised that I watched it? What? Why would you be that surprised, bro?
Hockey, who also has a boyfriend.
What?
That is the only acceptable one.
Okay.
Anyway, so it gets awkward. So the professor is like, oh, pork knuckles.
It gets awkward.
That's good. And then he looks at them and is like, do you guys have any food that you won't eat? And this is how I knew she was dumb. She goes, I don't eat any mushrooms. That's just mean. I really like mushrooms. I was offended. And the professor is like, not any type of mushrooms? Yeah, I don't like any mushrooms. She's like, do you guys eat spice? And she's mainly looking at Tian. But Tian has never had an original thought, so he's still forming one. And then the professor is trying to fill the awkward silence. So he's like, sometimes when I make fish, I put bird's eye chili in there, and I'll put the chili. Is bird's eye chili even considered a chili?
God damn. What the fuck?
She's so annoying. This
Jeez.
is
So he's
annoying
like,
as
yeah,
shit.
it is. Because is this even considered spicy?
What are you talking? Like,
Also,
what is she
is bird's
talking?
eye chili even considered a chili? Is one of the most famous quotes from the show.
What?
Because people are like, let's break it down. Is bird's eye chili
Even considered a
a
It's
chili?
literally
Okay.
like I'm not gonna pause for that. That's your
Top
stupid.
comments
You,
were like,
you
if
numbnuts.
bird's eye chili isn't a chili, what is it, a bird? People are pissed. People are like, Professor, get in the car. We're going home.
We're going to the cottage.
Yeah, we're going to the cottage. Get the fuck
Is it
out
a
of there.
bird? It's hilarious.
Like, they're so, what do you mean? What do you mean? So we get it. You're not into the professor. You're just being so rude. Like, why do you talk to anyone like this? And he's the one making your date not awkward. So then Tian, like I said, bozo, he goes, I've even had braised pork knuckles for like an entire week once. Like, nobody asked. Why are you saying that? And she's like, really?
What?
And then later, Zizi is like, I feel like I just don't really know how to get along with everyone very well. And it seems like she's always, okay, she doesn't say it this time, but she said it multiple times to other guys that she's never lived in a dorm-like situation. And she's really nervous about like living with other girls and stuff. It's just pick me. It's just pick me. Hey,
Green tea.
Yeah, you don't get along with everyone because you're weird
Green
and they can
tea.
sense it from a mile away. And she's like, yeah, I just, I don't get along with anyone. And the professor, again, just trying to be
green tea. Like it's like a type of personality where they, I don't know actually. Someone who presents an innocent, pure, and harmless facade, but is actually highly calculating, manipulative, and self-serving. Yes. So that's called green tea. Green tea is more subtle and manipulative. Pick me is more obvious about wanting attention. Okay.
Green tea.
Yeah, you don't get along with everyone because you're weird and they can sense it from a mile away.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I just, I don't get along with anyone. And the professor, again, just trying to be courteous. At this point, he's fed up, but he says, I think you're getting along with everyone very well. Yeah, but I'm forcing myself to get along with everyone.
Bro, what is... Nah,
Okay.
Her way of speaking
This-
always starts with something negative. Someone comforts her and she attacks back.
Like, why? Why even say anything in the first place, bro?
Like, bah, bah. Gotcha.
Take that. Piss on that, you little whore. No, I don't know. And she just she's so outgoing, so straight.
Oh my god. I love...
Gotcha.
Piss on
Take that. Piss on that, you little whore. No, I don't know. And she just she's so outgoing, so straightforward, but she keeps trying to pass herself as like this shy, introverted, soft girl.
You ain't
And
gotta
it's like,
be- you ain't
it's
gotta-
okay not to be.
Yeah.
You don't have to be
You do
that.
not have to be that.
I'm so tapped up here right now. She also says like she just has to
I'm so what right now?
have to be that. I'm so tapped up here right now.
Tap hey.
She also says like she just has to force her to be because she's a really passive person and she doesn't usually make efforts to get to know people and she's like a really private person. I think the reason that it's bizarre is there are a lot of girls like Bao Bao, for example, where you can tell that she's incredibly shy. Just her body language, the way she carries herself, but she keeps trying to make an effort to at least get herself out there. Meanwhile, she's like, let me share my secret. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do this. And then she's like, I'm just like such a shy little girl.
Yeah,
I'm just so shy. I don't know what you're
Stop
talking
speaking like
about.
that, nigga. Ariana
Everyone's like,
Grande?
what the hell, really?
Ariana Grande. What are you doing here, Ariana? I can finally use that meme in the biggest of 2026. Yes. Life goals accomplished, I guess. I don't know, man.
I'm just like such a shy little girl. I'm just so shy. I don't know what you're talking about. And everyone is like, what the hell is going on? And so as she's sharing all of these feelings, Professor is trying to relate to her, resonate with her. And so he's like, yeah, I mean, obviously me too. And before I came here, I was nervous about sharing a dorm with the other guys. But I mean, we get along so well. It's like having a second family. And before he's even done, she just laughs and she's staring off into the distance. And she's like, I don't even remember what we were even talking about anymore. We were talking about fitting in and I elaborated on it earlier and now it's your turn. And he just gestures to Tian, right? He's like, you know, we're all going around the room.
Yo, the
and
professor's too gracious. I ain't gonna lie. Cause she's like being rude as hell. That shit pissing me off and I'm just hearing about it. Yo, he is like he's moving like a art professor, bro. Very poised, you know? And I just like when people do that, because it allows for the bullshit to continue. But at the same time, I respect it because there's a sense of maturity that comes from being able to withstand such nonsense and just keep it pushing like it don't even bother you. I'm the type of nigga to crash out. I'm not that mature yet. I'm fully aware of it. I have to get there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I should be so swayed by the actions of other people, especially when their brain cells is just non-existent. At this point in time right now, do not be on bullshit in front of me. I will call you out. And if you don't accept the fact that I'm speaking reality into your existence, it's gonna get worse for you. If you doing bullshit and I call you out on your bullshit and you try to attack me for speaking honestly, I'm gonna not only double down, but I'm gonna record it. Now I'm finna get the tribe on your ass, because it's like, now you playing me. Now you're trying me. I'm not going for none of that. As a tribe leader, I can't just be willy-nilly emotionally losing my mind at every chance I get. Nah. There's still a sense of maturity I have to display in the position that I'm at. But
I don't even remember what we were even talking about anymore. We were talking about fitting in and I elaborated on it earlier and now it's your turn. And he just gestures to Tian, right? He's like, you know, we're all going around the room. And Zizi immediately shoots back and is like, we don't have to be rigid. Like, you don't have to be so serious. This isn't an interview. You don't have to answer that, Tian, if you don't want to.
what the fuck?
Person, all good in there? Like,
No.
What is this energy?
So then the professor is like, we can talk about something else. Like, we don't have to have a specific topic. We can just chat. So after a few awkward moments, you know, he looks at Tian, the professor, and is like, you know, maybe you could ask something. And he's like, and he's saying it nicely. He's not being weird about it. He's like, you know, you could ask something, Tian, if you'd like to ask anything. And then Zizi cuts in and says, why? Why does he need to ask anything? Like, is he the host or something?
Dude, what?
And then she starts laughing to herself.
This is fucking insane.
And then it
I
becomes
can't believe
awkward.
what I'm hearing.
Because the only reason it was not awkward
It was because the
so
professor
far
was talking.
was because of the professor.
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
he's like, okay.
So okay.
Professor. The professor deserves better. Hashtag professor, get up. I feel the worst for the professor right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. His hair still look luscious though. Don't get it fucked up.
Okay.
So he stopped talking and she's like trying to act all cool, which by the way, this is why everyone is like, I don't know if she was bullied. That's like the nicest comment people have been making. Other people are saying like, where's the senior? Bring her back. The senior that beat her up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, other people are saying justice for the senior. Others are saying, are we sure that she didn't start the fight with the senior? And then other people are saying like, are we sure the senior doesn't have more scars than she does and it was like a mutual fight? Other people are saying, I even want to beat her up. And it becomes so awkward and unbearable. Zizi goes, let me think. And she's trying to come up with a topic. She's like, let me think.
And meanwhile,
Tian? I think he's like sipping on his drink and stuff. Like again,
He
Bozo,
really got
like
no
why
thoughts.
are you here, Bozo?
Just sitting.
What is going on right now?
A few seconds later, the professor turns to Tian and says, I'm curious, why didn't you go out with Bao Bao today? I'm not trying to put you on the spot or anything. I just got the impression that you two had been spending a lot of time together. And viewers are really happy that he asked this question.
too.
He's like, that's a good question.
That's a good
They're
question.
like, Professor, you're my substitute.
You
That I
speak
want
for
to know
the
this
people.
too. Tian's like, well, on the first day, I already got to know two girls, Influencer J and Chen71. Then on the second and third days, I got to know Bao Bao. But getting to know her doesn't mean I've made my decision yet. And then Zizi is like, but I thought you've already made up your mind about her.
Oh.
And Professor is
That's
like,
good.
me too, but I think they're talking about different things. You know? And Tian's like, I already talked to her about this the other day and she gets it. Like, she gets that I'm trying to get to know people. Then out of nowhere, Zizi has a thought that she thinks is so comical and she starts giggling to herself. She's like, and everyone's like, are you okay? Like, if you hear voices, let someone know.
She's so weird. I ain't gonna lie. Just based off of the face, I could tell this shit must have been even more uncomfortable than what Noona describing. Look at the way. Look at the professor face.
Are you okay? Like, if you hear voices, let someone know. And she's like, what I'm really curious about, though,
Let someone know. Oh,
and something that I'm curious about.
Noona, you can never do that shit again. That Loki really struck fear in my heart, bro. I thought she was having an allergic reaction. I want some ice cream. Don't say anything to me, okay? This is the only ice cream that we had in the freezer. If I see any comments talking about this shit, I'm not gonna be happy with y'all. I'm so serious. This isn't like a reverse psychology. This isn't like I'm very much serious. Don't talk about nothing. Lock in, watch the vid. I'm gonna eat my ice cream in peace. I'm gonna eat my ice cream in peace, okay?
Curious about, though. And something that I'm curious about, but like, I don't know if I should say it here. Do you think we should talk about it next time or should we talk about it now? And she's looking at Tian. It's just like,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
This is why people are like, I don't think she was bullied in high school. Because this is one of the biggest feelings of bullying is like when other people in your
Excluded.
friend group and you're like
Yeah.
lightly getting bullied, they have an inside joke and they keep looking at you and saying their inside joke and they're like, no, we can't talk about it right now. And then they look at you and it's such a visceral feeling that you never do that. If I'm talking about
It's like learning that your friend group got a secret group chat that you're not part of.
and it's such a visceral feeling that you never do that. If I'm talking about an inside joke with people, I'm going, hi everyone, I would like to publicly disclose our inside joke because we couldn't hold back the laughter and now I need everyone to know. But she's doing this so
Yeah.
people don't believe that she was bullied. Instead, just don't talk about it. But she's like, should we talk about it now or like should we talk about it later? And the professor is looking and Tian is like, maybe I should listen to it and just see what the question is. And he leans over and puts a hand out as in like whisper it in my ear.
Bro, these two are out of control, y'all.
And so she looks at the professor and is like, and he says, it's fine either way. You can say it in his ear, say it out loud, whatever. And he's very uncomfortable, but like, what is he going to say? No, wait for later. Be nice, you know?
Yeah.
So then she leans over, whispers in his ear, and then completely shuts out the professor. And people are just stunned because she's 24 years old.
Yeah. What the f?
I don't even think
She's 24 acting like this?
because she's 24 years old.
Yeah. What the f?
I don't even think teenagers
This
do
is so
this.
fucking gross. Like,
Yeah,
It
it's not just
is.
EQ anymore. It's not just like, oh, they
Yeah.
don't socially understand certain cues. It's just, you're just rude. You're
Yeah.
really, really rude.
yeah, they act like middle school bullies.
Yeah. Bullies. Yeah.
But did we hear what she said?
Oh, yeah. So she immediately says it out loud too. She's like, okay, like what I wanted to ask. And then she asks it out loud.
Okay, which was?
Was why you asked me to have a conversation with you last night in the living room. And everyone was confused because
This is what made you laugh
that's
so
not
much?
really a crazy question. And also you just lied to everyone and said that you guys never had a one-on-one interaction. And then now she's like, so what I really wanted to ask was like, how are you brave enough to ask me for a one-on-one chat?
This got her kicking her feet. This got her giggling and kicking her
That's
feet.
what I'm saying. Yo, husband Mango Noona, you literally speak for me. I don't need to say nothing else. Let me just eat my ice cream. This nigga's speaking facts.
Got her kicking her feet. This got her giggling and kicking her feet. She's like, "Ugh, was I like that attractive?
Was I that hot?
Like, wow. What made you like call me out in the middle of the night? I must be really like attractive.
Like, is it because I'm the coolest actress you've ever met? Is it because I'm sexy and hot?
This is unreal.
And then the professor is like, yeah, you're really brave for your age. I would think that when I was your age, even though I'm not much older than you, Tian, you know, I just think about how I would have looked at things back when I was 24. So I think it's great that you're learning a lot from this experience. Like, he's just trying to make it a positive thing for everyone because it just got really uncomfortable after that.
Did he say it?
Yeah, he's saying, the professor is saying all this. Yeah, yes, she said it out loud.
But what about Tian?
Tian doesn't respond.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you mean he doesn't respond?
So the professor is like, yeah, I mean, you guys are really mature for your age. And he's complimenting Tian. And Zizi goes, no, you can't say that because it has nothing to do with age. Because that means that you probably think he's immature. But that means that you would think that I'm immature then because we're similar in age and you're older than us.
What the fuck is she talking about, Tribe? No, seriously. I'm using 100% of my brain, which admittedly isn't more than probably a lot of y'all, but I'm using a lot of brain cells to power these thoughts, and I'm coming to a resounding blank. We're similar. What is... The ice cream really calmed me down. Because you can't really crash out with Mickey Mouse ice cream in your hand. Why does she... Hold on. Why is she involving herself in every single situation? That's so the opposite of what somebody who's been bullied would act like. I ain't gonna lie.
That means that you would think that I'm immature then because we're similar in age and you're older than us. And the professor is like, what is going on? And he just has no idea what to say. And Zizi goes, plus everyone experiences different things. So sometimes even teenagers can come across and be very mature. And then there are adults who are really, really immature. Like there are all sorts of people and it has nothing to do with age.
Oh,
when is this date over?
This date has felt like,
this
date has felt like one of those freaking long dreams where you end up living a whole lifetime in that shit. You wake up and it's been like 40 minutes of actual sleep time. This nigga look like a sad Muppet, bro. Hair's still luscious though. I know that's right.
When is this date over?
That's what the professor wants to know.
Yeah, I can tell.
So after their disastrous dessert date ends, they get back in the car and they walk to the creek, okay? And there's like these little camping chairs set out near the creek. Zizi sits in the middle and Zizi is like, the weather is so good today. The professor is like, yeah, do you like the outdoors? And the question is obviously directed to Zizi, but Zizi answers and responds for Tian. It's weird. She's like, he likes it, but he also just like wants to lie here and enjoy it.
Huh? What?
Everyone is so confused.
Okay.
And Tian is like, not necessarily laying down. Yeah, not like laying down and enjoying it, but like when you go on a trip, like you prefer something that's not tiring, right?
Why is she Piggy Nipple's mouthpiece, Tribe? Did we miss something?
It's just so bizarre. It's like she thinks her and Tian are a team, and it's like, okay, go be a team. No one wants you guys. Just be honest with everyone and stop stringing them along and go be a team.
Yeah.
Tian is like, yeah, which by the way, they're on a show. He's like, yeah, because I'm here to relax and I just want to enjoy myself fully before I leave. I was thinking about even extending my trip after we wrap shooting. Zizi is like, yeah, me too. Like I would choose somewhere with a better view, stay there and like do whatever I want, eat whatever I want. And the professor is like, oh, really? That's interesting because usually when I travel, I like to plan out the itinerary. I'm a stickler about people who follow strict schedules. Like it would just be, you're here to unwind. I don't want to be thinking about what I'm doing all day and the next day after that.
Yeah, that's still not INTJ. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is not
Yes, that's
Like,
so
what do you mean?
It just don't sound like it.
That's
Like,
so
you want to know the plan. You want to follow the plan.
And then it's crazy because, I mean, obviously I have lots of things that I'm very stressed about, but I do notice if I tell him, hey babe, 10 minutes, the 11-minute mark, he's pacing a little bit. He's breaking down because it's been 10 minutes, right? So now I know. I'm like, give me 30. I'll be there in 29. No, but like she's like, why? Who needs a plan?
Who needs a plan?
Is that not crazy?
Yeah.
And then after disrespect,
Yeah, I'm not no INTJ. That sounds like a rapper name. I'm gonna keep it honest. That sounds like Lil TJ's name. Anyways, yeah, I know I'm not no INT ninja Teenage Mutant Ninja. I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. I forgot. I ain't gonna lie. Oh man, whatever.
Who needs a plan?
Is that not crazy?
Yeah.
And then after disrespecting the professor, which by the way, all the bullet comments are like justice for the senior, justice for the senior.
Yeah.
And then other people are saying sometimes there is a reason to get beat up. Okay, I don't know if I support that message, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she's like, "Ugh, an ant bit me." The professor immediately reaches into his pocket. Okay, the professor is a fucking INTJ. He reaches into his pocket and hands her bug repellent. That's very INTJ. She takes the bug repellent. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
She does not
Sprays
spray
on
Tian.
She sprays it on herself, sprays it on Tian, and then puts it on the ground in between her and Tian.
What is fucking
She
going
doesn't
on?
give it back. She doesn't give the professor his fucking bug
Okay,
repellent.
that would heat me up. I ain't gonna lie. Give me my bug spray back. If nothing else would have heated, it would have been that. I ain't gonna lie. Cause it's like he's still going out his way to be nice and be kind and helpful and all professor like, and you not gonna give me my. He spawned in bug spray for you. Who just has bug spray in their pocket like that? I think she's definitely a Nepo baby, bro. Cause that lack of awareness as far as gratefulness, usually comes from those who have always been handed everything and they were never told to say thank you and things like that.
She doesn't give the professor his fucking bug repellent back.
And you're saying that the professor's still into her after this?
There's no way.
No.
Okay,
Oh, okay,
okay,
okay. So the-
okay,
okay,
Yeah,
got it.
but
okay.
he's still being polite. He
Nah,
sees
he's that
it
type
and
of
he's just like,
person.
you can tell his face is very tense, but he doesn't say anything. And anytime someone asks him a question or he talks, he's still very polite. He doesn't show anything. He's just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Okay, a few minutes later, they get up to leave because it's going to start raining soon. And they get up. We see her. We see her on camera. We see Zizi on camera. Her eyes look down at the bug repellent that she put on the ground. There was a coffee table in front of them. She didn't put it on the coffee table. She put it on the ground. She looks down at the bug repellent and walks away. And the professor looks at the bug repellent, picks
Oh
it up,
my
and puts it in his pocket.
Damn.
She didn't say thank you. She doesn't even have the
That's actually so
respect to give
crazy.
him his bug repellent
That's
back.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
What kind of upbringing will
I
make
don't know.
someone act this way?
That's what people
Nepo
want to know, and
baby.
everyone. Oh, even the producers. They asked her in the confessional, like, "Tell us about the bug repellent." And she says, "After I used the bug repellent, I just handed it to Tian casually. That's not what happened. She's rewriting history. She spritzed it on him, okay? And then she put it in the ground. And then she said, I totally forgot it was the professor's. And then she says, you know, the professor is really good at taking care of people, and he's a really nice guy, but I just don't get butterflies when I'm around him." Nobody's on her side.
Yeah.
Like,
Nobody's on her
nobody wants to
side.
hear that bullshit.
But this is just a drop in the bucket. Because on the way back, I guess those two losers don't know how to drive. And I say that as someone who has very, very interesting driving history, right? But they don't know how to drive, okay? I think. Because I don't know why the professor is driving yet again. You would imagine that maybe Tian drives on the way back so that she can be a passenger princess both times. But on the way back, she immediately sits in the back seat. The professor gets in the driver's seat. Tian gets in the back seat. And she's like, can I sit in the back to eat snacks? But she's already inside the car. What is he going to say? No, get your ass in the front. So he's like, okay, sure, right? But no one with any basic manners would do this.
Yeah.
Why are you treating him like a driver? And then she's like, do you want this yogurt drink? And she's asking the professor. Oh, I'll drink it later. No, I can open it for you. Yeah. Okay, I'll drink one. Thanks. Oh, but you need to drive. No, I would like one. No, you're driving. And then she goes, rejected. Like his request to have a yogurt drink.
被拒绝了。
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Eventually, she does give it to him. And later, he was just saying to the confessional, like, I was just trying to be polite and reject the drink. But then I decided maybe it is a long car ride and I wanted one. And then as they're driving, the professor tries to strike up conversations. He's like, I thought this was going to be a long hiking trip at first, but I guess they didn't make us hike. They just had us sit near the creek. They ignore him.
Ignore him.
Yeah.
Rejected.
Yo,
Yeah, and they're like going through the snack bar. They're like the snack bag in between them. And Zizi is like, ooh, let's eat more of this one. Ignore him. They don't even acknowledge that he said that.
rejected is funny.
Yeah. And the professor calmly said in his confessional later, like, there were a lot of things that made me pretty upset throughout the day. You know, and I had asked her yesterday if she wanted to keep getting to know me, and she gave up the okay hand symbol, which is why I picked her for a date today. I could obviously feel that she was brushing off any and all of my attempts to talk. Her attitude towards me was really unresponsive, but something that I really didn't understand about the date was like, what did I do to offend you so much? I didn't do anything. No one would treat me like this for no reason. I've never been treated like this for no reason when I haven't done anything wrong. If she wanted to create distance between us, she could just have nicely made it clear that she's not interested. I just thought that all of this was unnecessary. She could have just told me straight up instead of using these incredibly childish gestures to make it obvious that she doesn't want me. So everyone was just applauding the professor and how he carried himself because even the way he commented on the situation, no one would have been upset if he lashed out in the confessional of like, that was honestly insane. Like I hated that. She was crazy. Like no one would have been upset. But even then he's just like, I wish this didn't happen the way it did because she could have just talked to me. Meanwhile, Bao Bao didn't go on a date that day,
So
she's just at the villa, and she slept most of the date. She ends up crying with the producer because she's just saying that she's really confused, and I don't think that she's being dramatic. She's even telling the producer it's hard because obviously she's in a very weird situation being on this show, and the emotions feel a lot more heightened. And because she didn't go on a date, she's had a lot of time to overthink everything nonstop. All she's been doing all day is overthinking, and she's very confused. And she's even saying to the producer, like, I don't know if I feel really upset and emotional because I'm in this type of situation and setting where we're all in the villa together, or if that's how I genuinely feel about him. Like, I'm just so lost and confused, and I don't know what I'm doing or going on.
It's literally not her fault for her to feel this way, bro. The difference in attitude would make anyone feel confused and would make them overthink. It's like she is completely in the right for feeling some type of way, bro. Literally the day before, Tian was on her body crazily from her perspective. And the sudden shift would confuse and throw anybody off.
I'm just so lost and confused, and I don't know what I'm doing or going on. Like, she's just confused. Then that night, when everyone gets back from their dates, they're having this massive garden dinner party. Everyone's gonna dress up in suits. Everyone's gonna wear really nice dresses. So the girls come and they sit first, and there's empty chairs in front of them. Obviously not an even number, but it's practically like in front of them. So it's each guy comes one by one, and most of them are just gonna pick where they wanna sit.
Yeah.
You guessed it. Barry comes. He's not even looking at anyone else. He's like, PR Lily, I'm sitting right here. He sits in front of PR Lily. Finance Bro comes, immediately sits in front of Chan 71. There's not even like a Lily. Finance Bro comes.
Finance bro need to tie that knot up, bruh.
Immediately sits in front of Chan 71. There's not even like a thought process. They don't even think. They're just like, oh my gosh, sit down. And then Tian comes out. So there's seats open in front of Bao Bao, Influencer Jay, Broadcaster Mimi, and Zizi.
Zizi?
He sits in front of Bao Bao after going on a date with a different girl. And so Bao Bao, she looks really hopeful. She actually looks like, oh, he got a chance to get to know other girls, and he still wanted to sit by me today. So she gets really happy. She looks so excited. Chico sits in front of Influencer Jay. And then the other seat in front of Zizi, the professor has to sit because it's the only one open. It's like in between Broadcaster Mimi and Zizi. And he comes out.
Please say Broadcaster Mimi.
With a haircut. So he's still
fucking kid. Why did he cut his hair? No, what is his problem? I'm so mad. He looked good with the long hair. He looked good with the short hair. Why did he cut his hair? Yo, professor, don't piss me off.
So he's still
fucking kidding me? Why?
He chop it all off?
It wasn't like the biggest haircut, but
it was a noticeable.
It's shorter?
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh my god.
And then he sits down in front of Zizi?
Yeah, I mean, not that he had a choice. But he does, and Zizi looks pissed.
Like, oh, did she comment on the hair?
No, but everybody else did. And like, he does look good. Not because I think it's still kind of long, but I think it's just the way he styled it. Like, he put extra effort into styling. And also, everyone's wearing a suit, so everyone looks better, right?
Yeah.
But everyone was like, oh my God, you look like one of those Italian, like, old money dudes. Like, you look hot. The guys are like gassing him up. And Zizi is like, And I'm like, Zizi, out of everyone here, you look the least actressy. Everyone here is fucking mogging you. Okay,
shit.
like the girly pops, all the other girls are like in biomedical engineering and shit. They're mogging your ass. When you put her next to Bao Bao, I would think Bao Bao is the celebrity. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
And Bao Bao acts more poised, holds herself with way more grace. So they have this whole dinner, and even when they do a cheers for the night, Zizi breaks her wrist so that she doesn't have to clink glasses with the professor that's sitting in front of her. So then afterwards, they're going to do this whole game, which, by the way, Influencer J was rushed to the hospital.
What?
Yeah, so previously, right before this night, I think she slipped on something and almost broke her ankle. So she has an injury. She can't really go on a lot of active dates. Slipped on something and almost broke her ankle.
Bro, this is like something the man in the iron mask would wear. Where is the ankle protection? Am I tripping? I thought she hurt her ankle.
Hospital.
What?
Yeah, so previously, right before this night, I think she slipped on something and almost broke her ankle. So she has an injury. She can't really go on a lot of active dates. And Jiko was like, oh, if you can no longer film this show and go home, I'm probably going to go home too. But the producers were like, okay, you guys are doing too much. You guys can both stay and like just maybe no hiking dates. So they're really cute. So then they're going to do these like couple activities together. There's going to be games. And because Influencer J is injured, she's going to be the one giving directions on the games.
Okay.
Now, they're going to pair up in couples and they're going to do whatever Influencer J wants them to do. So whether that be, okay, pick each other up and spin in a circle 3 times. Do this, do that. It's like random Simon Says stuff. And then there's a rose in the middle. And once she says, now grab the rose, the first couple to grab the rose is going to get the rose. Like they win the game. You don't win anything from this game. You just win the game.
Okay.
And so then Tian, the numbers are odd. So Bao Bao is the one that didn't go on a date today because there's more girls than there are guys. He looks at Bao Bao and then goes, Zizi, do you want to be on a team? And Bao Bao says, like, it was just really kind of shocking because he sat in front of her during the dinner.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, he knows, kind of shocked. Zizi, do you want to be on a team? And Bao Bao says, like, it was just really kind of shocking because he sat in front of her during the dinner.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, he knows, everyone knows that she's going to be left out again today if he doesn't pick her because no one else was interested in Bao Bao at the time. So it just like is weird.
That's mean.
You guys just went on a date. Like you guys got to go out the villa. Like get the girl her game if she wants, right?
Yeah.
But no, Zizi and Tian get together. PR Lily and Barry, obviously, Finance Bro and Chen 71, and then now Bao Bao and the Professor become a team, not because they want to, but just because they have to. Influencer J is sitting it out because she's injured, and Jiko is also sitting it out because he doesn't want to be with anyone other than Influencer J.
Yeah.
So they're doing all these tasks, and there's this table with the rose in front. So Bao Bao and the Professor are going up against Tian and Zizi. So they're doing all of this, and then all of a sudden she's like, grab the rose. Professor reaches for the rose and he picks it up, but then the minute that he picks it up, because he's won, he notices it's just the stem. The rose part had fallen off. So he's just holding the long stem of the rose. And then both Tian, the motherfucker, and Bao Bao look down at the ground, and the rose is in between their feet. Tian,
Fucking Tian,
what would Tian do? Tian just went on a date with another girl, chose the other girl, sat in front of Bao Bao. Like, it's very obvious the gentleman thing to do, even if you're not, like, I think in general is like, let her grab the rose.
Yeah.
She's had such a day too. But in the end, he's like, I'm gonna get the rose. He swoops down so fast
snatches
and
it.
snatches the rose, and he's like, guys, I got the rose. And then he snatches the rose, and he's
I feel like this is like an amphibian trying to pose as a person, bro. What is your tongue sticking out like that for? I'm finna snatch that shit right out your mouth, nigga.
he swoops down so fast
Snatches it.
snatches the rose, and he's like, guys, I got the rose. And then he looks at the professor and goes, mine's a real rose, yours doesn't even count. And Zizi on the side is like, exactly.
What? Wow, they're perfect for each other.
are.
Everyone's like, go ahead and date and remove yourselves from society, please. Like, go be a
Please.
menace in each other's lives. They're a match made
They're
in
gonna
heaven.
hate each other, though.
No wonder
No
you guys are into
cap.
each other. You guys are both assholes.
Yeah, they're gonna hate each other. Let them spend
And
like
then they go
an
and do
hour
a
with each other.
rematch. And this time, Bao Bao just snatches the rose for herself. So her and the professor win. And everyone is like applauding.
Good.
Everyone at the dinner table
Good.
is applauding because they're like, what is this?
Yeah.
They're all like watching this, like, what just happened?
Snatch it for
Other
yourself.
people don't like the other two.
No.
Good. At least I've
And
seen them
everyone's
for
saying,
the
Bao
real
Bao looks
faces.
really good with the rose. Like, yes, Bao Bao, you don't need a man. And they keep winning all the other games. They did, I think, charades. They did some other games. Professor and Bao Bao keep winning. And it's very clear that the netizens want to ship them, but they're definitely not interested in each other.
really?
But they're very friendly. Bao Bao even sends her text message to the professor that night. But it's like a very platonic, like, thanks for having fun with me in the games.
Okay.
As for the professor, he doesn't send a message to anyone. I think a lot of the reasons why netizens have gravitated towards characters like Influencer J is because of these moments. So after the whole games, because Bao Bao and Professor won most of the games, they each get a wish from the producers. They can use that wish whenever they want throughout the show. Professor uses it for the next day. And then he texts the producers, tomorrow I don't want to go on a date with anyone. I just want to use the car and go on a date with myself. So that's the professor's wish. He's like, I just want some time by myself.
Yeah. That's
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then Bao Bao is really depressed in the room. And Influencer J comes up to her and is just saying, like, I noticed that you were a lot happier when we first started filming, when we first got here, and you seem like more and more down. Is everything okay? And she's just trying to explain, like, we're stuck in this setting with certain rules about the dates, and I think you got too immersed in it, and I think you're letting it get to your head. But think about it, when you leave in a few days, you're still the same person, nothing happened, like you're still going to be just as happy, life is going to go on. And she's like giving really good advice that is not just like, feel better, come on, you're so hot, anyone would be lucky to have you. Like, it's not that, it's just very genuine. But then, right after Influencer J leaves, Bao Bao is in her bed trying to get better, and she just hears the loudest laughter coming from downstairs, and you can just tell it's Zizi and Tian. So remember that mutual friend they have? They FaceTime that mutual friend. And I don't know why Tian starts doing this, but he starts doing a really high-pitched Mickey Mouse voice. And he goes, look who it is! And so loud. They put the friend on speaker. They're laughing and talking at full volume. Just no mind in the world about everyone else that's taking a rest right now. Zizi is laughing and she's just, and she's like, is he like this in real life? Like, tell me so if I can see if he's faking it for the show. Like, when did you guys meet? Are you guys class? Zizi's asking a bunch of questions, and some of Tian's responses were really alarming. At one point, when she's asking how long did you guys know each other, Tian goes, I knew of her before she was even of age.
Whoa!
Which I think is really weird.
Whoa.
A lot of people think that she just recently turned of age, because if that were not the case, he would say, oh, we knew each other before we were even of age. That would be like, oh, we both go way back to when we were both young.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
And then does that make sense? And there's no way that she's older than him.
Yeah.
Because then he would say like, oh, I knew her when I was like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then the fact that that's his gauge for when he knows a girl
That's
is
like
really
the weirdest
bizarre.
specific thing to
And so
mention.
she's like, ha 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 ha, like, you know, I was here for a few days and I had zero interaction with him. It wasn't until the second day we finally interacted and I realized that you guys two knew each other. Ah! And Bao Bao is in her bed and she's looking so depressed because she can hear them just cackling. So then, hearing them giggle, she sends a text message to the producers. She says, I want to see Tian's message to Zizi tonight.
That's her wish.
Tian's message to Zizi?
Yeah, and they send it to her.
Why would she do that?
Why would
And
she
it
ask
reads,
this?
were you happy today? I have a feeling we have a lot of common topics to talk about. What do you think?
That's it?
Yeah, and Bao Bao immediately when she sees this, she regrets it. And she starts telling the producers, like, I don't know why I did that. Like, I don't know who I'm becoming. Like, I feel like I'm just so lost by his different mixed signals. But I feel like I invaded his privacy and I feel really bad about it. And she's just like having a mental breakdown because she has a moral code and nobody else does.
Oh, dude, she's getting fucked up in like 2.5 days.
Yeah.
God. Oh God, bro. It's like, dang. I could see how, like, for someone who think too much, this is torture.
Dude, she's getting fucked up in like 2.5 days.
I know. And then right after that, before the night ends, the producers are like, hey, Bao Bao, Tian wants to talk to you.
Oh my God.
So then she goes out to talk to him and she's feeling all this guilt of seeing that message, but she doesn't want to say that to him. So she's just like, I feel really guilty because I think that I've been putting way too much pressure on you to just talk to me, and maybe you were doing it to save face. Like, I truly don't mind if you want to talk to other people. I just want to know what's going on, so I know that I'm not being too pushy. Like, maybe you're trying to nicely reject me, but I don't get that message, and so I just keep trying to talk to you, and I don't want to be a burden on you in that way. And she's just like spilling her thoughts.
And now is the time for someone to nicely tell her, right?
Yeah, and then she's like, I just feel so guilty because I feel like I've been getting mixed signals and reacting in a certain way. And he says, you don't have to feel guilty. Like, you don't have to feel that way. You're overthinking things.
What?
So he did not turn her down, basically,
He's
right?
like, in this type of process, it's just really good to express your wants and thoughts. Like, knowing what you want is really important.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And
What is
everyone's getting to know each other, and in the end, they'll take everything they've learned and make a decision. And that's all it is. It's just a completely normal process. It's not that complicated. This isn't a competition. No one's getting eliminated. Even if you don't end up with anything, it doesn't mean you're a failure or that you're unlikable. It's not like that at all. Just treat this as an experience. As long as you have no regrets, that's enough. I also think it's just a really interesting experience to have for us, right? And she's like, yeah, I guess that's right. And he's just saying, you need to listen to yourself and be selfish. You should just go after what you want. And people are saying this is really toxic because it's very clear, and she's made it clear to him that he is who she wants.
But
And he's
the
saying,
one
like,
that's being
keep coming after me, baby.
Exactly.
Keep it up. That's what I want. And Bao Bao, I think a lot of people think that because she studied a lot, had really insane good college entrance exams, and maybe she had spent a lot of time during high school, college just studying, that she hasn't had as much romantic experience. Because right after this, in the confessional, she's like, I feel like after talking to him, I feel really happy.
Oh, God.
Because I think he made the situation, I realized I was just too in my head thinking too much, and he made it seem like it was much less serious, and we went back to the lightheartedness that we were having before, and it was just very light and happy and chill. And he shared his thoughts with me, and maybe it's because every date that I've ever been on, I just take it too seriously. And to him, going on a date doesn't necessarily mean he's committing to someone. He's just thinking, oh, if I go on this date, I'm getting to know someone, so maybe like that's how it should be. But unlike him, I just treat everything too seriously. Yeah, and then she says, in the end, it just made me feel like I still want to get to know him and I still have a chance.
Yo, how did he do that? Nah, how did he do that? Am I tripping? Or did that nigga say bullshit and she took it as, oh my gosh, he's being open and honest and real, and we shouldn't be taking this seriously, and I feel so much more reassured even though he didn't say shit to me. He didn't say shit to her for real. Am I tripping, or would that never work in a real life scenario? I'm imagining if I was in that situation and I said something, I'm getting slapped or something, bro, or blocked. I'm never hearing from that person ever again. Or they're gonna look at me with the stankest face ever possible, and then I'm never hearing from that person ever again, bro.
Yeah, and then she says, in the end, it just made me feel like I still want to get to know him and I still have a chance. People said she got PUA'd, which is the thing that they say in Chinese, which PUA, pickup artist. Yeah, she got brainwashed or something. And she even asked about his date. And she's like, oh, how was your date today? And again, another opening for him to say, it was really good. I really liked getting to know Zizi. I think that we have a lot of connection, right? Mm-hmm. He says, today was like the three of us. Oh, was it awkward? It was super awkward. Yeah, it was super awkward.
How would you know, nigga?
And he's just acting like he didn't enjoy the date at all.
Yeah, like you were the receiving attention.
It was super awkward for the professor.
Exactly.
Like, let's be real.
Please.
At the end, Bao Bao goes, then would you hope that I pick you tomorrow for a date? He's silent. Do you not have other guys you want to get to know? Oh, the others are like all really locked in. If I go, I would just be a third wheel. How am I supposed to get to know them? Ah, that's true. If you want to pick me, then just follow your own heart. It's normal to want to get to know me, right? And she's like, if I pick you, then you won't be able to go on a date with other people. And that would just be awkward, right? Or don't feel pressured. If you want to keep getting to know me, that's completely normal. It's all part of the process of getting to know each other. You can be brave and make your own decisions.
Yo.
It just is. It's the same as Zizi. Like, I'm enjoying having two girls fight over me. Like, fight over me some more. That's the vibe that Tian gives.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, but he's having two girls fight over him,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Zizi has two guys fighting over her, and people are like, "This is so ick." So the next day, everyone is going to continue picking dates, but we don't know if it's like the girl's choice to pick and the order of choosing, whether it's a game or not. But before all of that, Chef Barry the American is making breakfast for everybody. Everyone comes out to eat. Bao Bao sits at the very edge. Finance bro sits next to her, and while everyone is eating, she leans over to the finance bro, Bao Bao, Bao Bao. Our girl Bao Bao, and she says, starting today, I'm going to randomly pick a couple and torture them. The first person I'm going to torture is you. And Finance Bro looks completely confused. So
What the fuck is she talking? I'm scared. What? Yo, we just woke up, Miss Ma'am. What do you mean you gonna pick a couple to torture? Can we chill?
the first person I'm going to torture is you. And Finance Bro looks completely confused. So she repeats herself. She repeats herself, and Bao Bao goes, I said, today I'm going to randomly pick a couple and torture them. And today is you. Congratulations.
What is that?
Congratulations.
Oh my god, she got fucked up. Oh my god, they broke her.
Her brain is broken.
Holy shit. I'm scared. She don't even know what she's saying.
She repeated it like 10 times. And he just keeps going, torture. And she's like, torture.
What?
And that is where I leave you with part 2. And I
can't do
just want to
that.
say
You
the
can't do
next
that.
episode, this next podcast part, this date goes down in history. Every single Chinese netizen has lived this date once, rewatched it 10 times, and now we live to tell the tale.
Is this the next one?
So stay tuned for part 3, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oh my gosh. I literally had this saved as a vid to watch a long time ago, like 3 weeks ago. This is part of the series, bro. Not only that, but I'm not gonna lie, I have to retract my statement, bruh. I don't know if y'all was paying attention in the beginning when I was saying that Zizi might just be an honest and blunt person, but that is not the case. That is not the case whatsoever. She's very weird. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Not only is she weird, but she's rude. She lacks social awareness. She's giving me mean girl vibes. And I think that there's evidence to support such a statement, bro. I will say this, tribe. I'm very happy that the professor decided to wisen up and come to the conclusion that she is not for him. I hope y'all stand on business. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to hear no switch up of any kind. There's no way that you move like this and you try to play people emotionally and folks don't wisen up to it, because the professor already did. He already saw that Zizi not his type. Regardless of how he may have liked her at first, he saw that. So I'm curious to see if everybody else gonna see that and then how they're gonna react to that. I'm so interested. We're gonna watch part 3 right now. Before you do that though, re-up on the snacks, re-up on the water. Also, y'all cannot tell me that these vids are too long, okay? Because I'm now finally coming to terms with the fact that the longer the better. Y'all said y'all don't mind, so I'm gonna just take that as is, okay? Okay. And also, kind of scared because Bao Bao seemingly has jumped off the deep end. What is she talking about? Every couple gonna get tortured. What the fuck? Yo, husband Vago, they fucked her up, bro. Cause what is she saying? Congratulations. Hell nah, shawty. I wanna go home. I wanna go home now. Now. Every couple go get tortured. What do you mean by that? Nah, I gotta see what she mean by that. Yeah, for sure.
We're 2 episodes deep into this series already, and I have a feeling it's gonna keep going and going and going because there's just so much happening in every episode. Welcome back to Secretly in Love. If you haven't watched our first Secret in Love, Secretly in Love, you know what? I change it up every single time because technically I don't know what it is in Chinese. So if you haven't watched our first 2 episodes on this, you need to go watch it because
I
there's
did,
no
we
way
did,
that I
we
can
did.
even give you any sort of sufficient summary where you will understand the heart and soul of this show. But I'm going to give you a brief recap
Okay,
and premise.
okay.
The premise of this Chinese dating reality show is secret and love. So you bring together like what, 4 or 5 guys, 4 or 5 girls, and they all film this
nipples.
secret before the show even starts filming. And sometimes the secret is lame. Sometimes the secret is really devastating. Most of the time, like all the previous seasons before this season, the whole premise of the show is secret and love. So the whole plot of every show is, hey, you're gonna find out my secret and we're dating, and then once you find out my secret, you're gonna think differently of me, and then back and forth, and then they go watch the secret, and then they realize, oh, maybe we're not compatible because of your secret. There's so much emphasis on the goddamn secret. Now this season, no one cares about these secrets.
'Cause they
The
lame?
real secret is, how are these people that have been cast on this dating reality show out in the free world? How are they free civilians in society? They need to be in a Looney Tune hospital. Someone needs to check them out.
Yeah.
There's something going on. So
Yeah,
I'm just going to give you a
yeah.
recap of all the couplings, okay? You've got PR Lily.
PR
She
and-
is
and-
the very calm, demure woman. She's like a little princess, okay? I don't know how else to
Finance,
describe
bro?
her. She's so classy, eloquent. She seems really kind as well and very intelligent. She minds her own business. And then you've got Chef American Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Chef Barry, you see PR Lily, you're going to see Chef Barry. He doesn't care
They
about
locked in.
anyone else but PR Lily. He barely cares about the other guys. He's just like, PR Lily, that's all I care about. And he's anywhere PR Lily is. And PR Lily is nowhere. Like they barely get screen time.
Oh.
Really?
They're a great couple, but there's so much drama in the show that like the producers are like, you guys are great, but we gotta go. Like we can't use our SD card storage. Like, do you know how expensive these fucking SD cards are? We gotta go. We gotta go see the crazy people. So they're barely there, but they're nice. They seem really nice. I like them. And then you have Chen 71. She's kind of an
That's
influencer. I
finance
don't know
bro
if
Frank.
influencing is like a full-time job. That's a crazy sentence, okay? I don't know what she does for work, but she does have an online following, and that was like an important thing. Anyway, she's very pretty, and she's also kind of on the quiet side. She's dating Finance Bro. Finance Bro is one of the more
Zhao.
outgoing guys, and he's like a guy's guy. So far, he seems okay. However, he does give me kind of bro vibes. He does give me every Saturdays are for the boys. That's what he gives me. Then you have the professor. The professor is single, and the professor has shoulder
The
length.
professor is hot. Yo, do I give bro vibes? I don't want to spend Saturday with, what the fuck do that mean? Like, I think I'd rather just stay home and read a book or something. Or I don't know, play a video game. That sound like a whole bunch of football. Sound like a whole bunch of football and beer me. I don't want to do that. I don't like beer, bro, or football. I just feel like there's much more exciting things that we could watch on a Saturday night, though. Sound like the bros are boring.
The professor. The professor is single, and the professor has shoulder length hair that he dramatically cut to
Why
be
did he do
a few
that?
centimeters above shoulder length.
Why they call him professor? Because he looks like one, or
Is he
Yeah,
act-
he's an
oh.
He's an artist.
oh,
But he talks like a professor.
oh,
He thinks before he talks, which is something that I cannot relate to, but he just likes to think, and then he'll say something where it's kind of vague and profound and philosophical, and you're like, but you know what? For some reason, it's not annoying. It's not show-offy. It actually makes sense.
he's
You
an
know?
INTJ.
Yes. And like it just
Okay.
makes sense, and he seems like a good person to go for advice. So that's why they call him the professor. He almost seems too mature for everyone. Then you have Bao Bao. Bao Bao is
She's gonna
famously
torture-
known on Chinese social media as the victim. That's just what you bring up the words the victim,
victim?
Bao Bao is gonna show up because everybody has seen the show in China.
Okay, never mind. I looked it up. I'm seeing a whole bunch of not bow bows. Okay. I was about to say that's crazy for it to be that big where if you look up the victim, it's just number pictures of her. I don't know why I fell for that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a gullible nigga.
The victim, Bao Bao, is gonna show up because everybody has seen the show in China. It's crazy.
Maybe I
Bao
gotta look it
Bao
up
she
in
went to
all
one of the
caps.
top schools in China. A science major, STEM major. Like she
She's
is
smart.
so intelligent, so beautiful. She literally looks like a Korean actress. Like one in particular, I want to see if you guys think the same one, but she is stunning, but
is
very
beautiful.
shy. Very, very shy. And you can tell. Like you can tell the other girls are more comfortable in how shy they are. So like Chen 71, PR Lily, they're very shy, but they're very confident being shy. Whereas Bao Bao seems like she keeps trying to come out of her shell because like people tell her you need to get to know people. That's what the show is about. So
But that's not what she
you almost
used
see her
to.
like forcing herself to like get involved and talk to people, but she seems like she's not having the best time. And like you just want to give her a hug. That's Bao Bao. And then you have Influencer J. Influencer J, she is an influencer, and that's what she's introduced as. And so you would think that she's going to be the most fucking annoying person on this show.
Surprisingly
I
not.
thought wrong. Okay, she is so cool. She's just chill. She's just there, and she's really nice, and she really cares about other people. And she sprained her ankle, so most of the time she's gonna be in a wheelchair. And then you have Chico. Chico is like the younger guy that really likes Influencer J. Like, and I could see it. I could see her being a Noona that dates a younger boy. Like, I could see that. So they're
Noona,
together. And
that's
then you
you.
have the stars of the show, Tian.
I thought Noona meant older sister. I guess that's not familial. Okay. No, I don't get it. That could just be older lady. Ow, what? Ooh. Tribe. Why didn't y'all stop me, bro? What the?
And then you have the stars of the show, Tian. Tian is this guy who is a mama's boy. There's really no other way to describe him except for the fact that I think that if you were to give him a small task to do, such as, can you run this load of laundry? He would come back with 25 problems of why the laundry machine doesn't work today, of he tried to run the laundry and it didn't start because he doesn't know where the start button is. Like, he just doesn't know how to do anything is the vibe that I get from Tian. I also get the vibe that his hands are flawless and soft. Just smooth, no cuts
Like he
ever,
never did
no
no
wrinkles,
work
just
ever in his
soft,
life.
pudgy, little fleshy mama boy's hands. I have a thing with guys who have too soft of hands. Oh yeah. Recently this winter season was really dry, and he was getting a little like itchy because he was so dry. We were traveling anyway. He's getting itchy, so I'm like, you know what? Come here. Let me give you my moisturizing routine. So he did my moisturizing routine for like 3 days, and then I touched him and I said, "This is weird. You are baby soft, and I don't like it." He was like baby smooth, and I was like, I'm hiding my lotion. No, but he just reminds me of the type that has the soft, pudgy hands, and then like he doesn't.
Can't respect niggas that don't got calluses or at least some type of bruise or roughness to their hands. I fully feel that. Cause it just mean that you not working, you not really doing that. I'm not saying that your hands shouldn't be moisturized and well taken care of and clean and with the yada woo ha he. No calluses of any sort, no type of evidence of hard work, effort. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really have rough hands. My hands not soft though.
But he just reminds me of the type that has the soft, pudgy hands, and then like he doesn't know how to like open a beer bottle, like a glass beer bottle. If he doesn't have a beer bottle, you get the fact.
Yeah,
okay?
I see it.
You see it,
I bet money on it.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have Zizi. Zizi is an actress. Everyone thinks that she's a Nepo baby actress because she was the female lead of this huge fable that was readapted into a movie, but she
She look like the Kristen Stewart of the actresses, bruh. You know how Kristen Stewart in Twilight, she ain't make a singular face outside of the straight one, like everything just had that face. It looked like she got that same type of face. Am I tripping, bro? Was she good in this movie?
the female lead of this huge fable
just
that
start
was
flying?
readapted into a movie, but she's just so insane. I don't know how else to describe Zizi. Remember the mosquito scene with the professor?
Oh.
If you don't, go and watch the past 2 episodes.
I
Wait,
remember.
what mosquito?
The mosquito
repellent.
repellent.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
he gives
okay.
yeah. And then Zizi, the way she talks is always so sharp. Like, you know those people, don't say me, I'm gonna start crying, but those people, they have like a sharp tone, but they also talk very aggressively. So it almost sounds like everything they say is a screaming accusation at someone. And you're just talking about how she wants her eggs for breakfast. Meanwhile, she talks like that, and every 2 seconds, she needs to remind everyone that she's shy, she doesn't get along with other girls, and she's really scared to be here, and she's nervous, and she's forced to fit in, but she doesn't really fit in, and she likes quiet time alone.
Green tea.
Yeah, green
tea.
Green tea is basically Chinese
Pick
for
me bitch.
Pick me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Green tea.
I
And
learned,
then
we
you
learned
have
that, Tribe.
broadcaster Mimi.
Broadcaster
so
Mimi,
she
she
is a
cool.
broadcaster. That's really all we know about her, okay? But she leaves. This is where everything kicks off. Is broadcaster Mimi leaves the villa.
She leaves?
She leaves because she was really interested in Barry, but Barry only has eyes for PR Lily. And she's like, I'm not really interested in the other guys, so I don't see the point in sticking around for a reality dating show if I don't want to date anyone. And I'm not trying to break up PR Lily and Barry, so I'm just going to go home. She goes home, and at this point, everything falls apart.
Why?
Everybody wakes up the next morning. They realize that broadcaster Mimi is gone.
Did she left
Bao
in the
Bao
middle of the
takes
night?
it the hardest. She starts sobbing, and Bao Bao seems like she is very emotionally attached to people. And like, it's gonna tie in with her secret in a second, but she was very emotional. But it's not like this, I'm gonna make this about me and cry and I want everyone to pay attention. Like, she genuinely seems sad, and she was really close to broadcaster Mimi. So Bao Bao's really sad. Everybody else is just kind of confused, like, oh, this is kind of a very grim start to the day. This makes me a little grim, right? But that's about it. So the rest of the day, everyone's going to get paired off and go on their own little dates. Now, this is a mutual pairing. So in previous episodes, sometimes the guy picks and the girl has to go, or sometimes the girl picks and the guy has to go.
both
This
of them
is
picked?
only if you are paired together. You guys both choose each other, you will go on this date. Now, there's two people that don't have partners, which are Bao Bao, because she's interested in Tian, and
the
Tian is
professor?
interested in Zizi, and Zizi is interested in Tian. And the professor, who was interested in Zizi,
But she's a
but
bitch.
Zizi's interested in Tian. Remember, they had the three-party
Yeah.
date. So the professor and Bao.
Sorry, I don't like using that word, but she is though, bruh. She's rude as fuck. What's another word that I could use in replacement? She is a fraud, snake, empty vessel, paper tiger. She's a paper. Wait, what? What the fuck what does a paper tiger mean? Here I go, just pulling shit out my ass. I don't even know what that shit means. Paper tiger. But it's actually weak, ineffectual, and unable to withstand a challenge. That's low-key more Tian than anything. Let's log back in. My fault.
Tian is interested in Zizi, and Zizi is interested in Tian. And the professor, who was interested in Zizi, but Zizi's interested in Tian. Remember, they had the three-party
Yeah.
date. So the professor and Bao Bao are single, and they don't get picked. The professor actually asked the producers
Single
if he
date,
could,
solo
because
date.
remember, he won a game, so he gets like a free wish.
Yeah.
So he's like, I just want a car and I want a date to myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he doesn't tell anyone. Because he's not obligated. No one is, it's not like a morning meeting where it's like, okay, now couple number one is this. It's just like, okay, now that we've had breakfast and everybody knows that broadcaster Mimi is gone, everyone get in your respective cars and go off on your date. So everyone slowly makes their ways to the cars. So you've got Professor going off by himself. You've got PR Lily and Barry. You've got Finance Bro and Chen 71. And then, of course, Tian and Zizi go off.
Yeah.
Influencer J and Jiko actually stay home because Influencer J sprained her ankle. So Bao Bao is not alone. She's with them, but she doesn't want a third wheel. Yeah, so they're gonna watch a movie, and they even ask her to stay, and she's like, no, I'm not gonna like be a third wheel. That's crazy. So she goes back to her room, and she's like lounging on the bed, rolling around, and she's just really sad. Now, here's the thing. Bao Bao does not know that this is a mutual interest date.
What
So
does
she
that mean?
didn't pick a date.
Yeah.
Because yesterday, Tian told her that he's trying to get to know Zizi. So she didn't want to pick Tian in the off chance that she would go on this weird group date like there had been previously.
Yeah.
So she
That was
just
just
like
too
is by
awkward.
herself.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know this is a mutual date. And this is really important because in Bao Bao's mind, she thinks that Tian and Zizi and the professor are on another date, because why would the professor be gone from the house?
That's crazy.
So she's like, oh my God, they're on another 3-person date. Like, how uncomfortable.
What?
She-
How do we know that she thinks that?
because there's a whole thing about it.
Really?
And no one said this was a mutual date, you know? So and the professor is gone. No one knew, that, like everybody
it's not
knew.
hard to draw
Because
that
the professor
conclusion.
doesn't have a date. So
Yes.
where did he go? So he assumed another three.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she's lounging in her bed and she's asking Jiko randomly here and there, like, what's the situation with Tian? Does he even want to get to know me? And Jiko's like, yeah, I think so. That's the feeling that I got, at least in the guys' dorm. So she's laying on the bed, and after some time, she decides, you know what? I'm not just gonna stay in my room and mope about the rest of the day, because that's what I did yesterday. So I'm just gonna try to make myself feel better, get dressed up, and go out alone. So she gets dressed up. She asks the producers if they can call a car for her, and she goes on this little date by herself. And everyone in the comments, so in Chinese reality shows,
beautiful,
most
bro.
of them are streamed live. In like the viewing is live.
Bulletproof
They have
train.
bullet comments. So at the top of your TV screen, even if it covers people, covers things, you'll see all the top comments on social media coming up onto
That's
the
so
bullet
fire,
screen
bro.
on live television, and people fucking love it because it adds so much context to what's going on. So all the comments are like, Bao Bao, you don't need a man. Like, look how beautiful you are by yourself. Like, I love that you're being independent. Yes, these dates fucking suck anyway. All the comments are positive, and people are saying you can actually tell what's happening in the next scene just by reading the top comments, because all of a sudden the comments take a dramatic turn. I hope there's a car accident that happens. What? Two horrendous people. Give these horrendous people less screen time. These disgusting people are going to start their little show, aren't they?
Oh my God,
people
it's
even
Zizi
call them
freaking...
the floor. So in Chinese reality TV, people, netizens will say, you're the ceiling, you're the ceiling. That means like you are the standard and you can't go above your standard.
Nobody
like,
can go above.
no one can top
standard.
you
the
because
best.
you're the greenest of the green flags.
You're
You're the
the number
ceiling.
one.
Like this is the top of
You're
the top.
number one.
They're the floor. So they said we had to make up something for you guys. Y'all are
You're
the
the
floor
floor
because
is
no one can get
crazy.
below you. You guys are the lowest of the low.
The
You guys
worst.
are truly terrible
The
people.
worst
You
of
are
the
the soul
worst.
of the foot. You are the floor. So when they're in the car, both of them are in the back. I guess they don't know how to
Yo,
drive.
Chinese folks got some pretty good idioms, bro. Shut your ass up, nigga. You the floor. I'd be sick to my stomach if someone called me a flat plane of a flat walking plane, bro. What the fuck? I'm 3D. Hey, nigga, you the floor. Don't talk to me. You the floor. You can't talk to me. I'm the ceiling. Wait, what's the middle though? The walls? The table? What the fuck I bring to the table? Nigga, I am the table. All this damn furniture and shit. Who paying for it?
You guys are truly terrible people. You are the soul of the foot. You are the floor.
Going off on them.
So when they're in the car, both of them are in the back. I guess they don't know how to drive, so they have a driver. Loser.
That's crazy. Okay.
Just kidding. I barely know how to drive, but loser. Okay.
Right.
So they're just in the back and they're bonding over the fact that they're so narcissistic. They're so crazy. They're like, oh my God, what were you for Halloween? What were you? Oh, I was an angel. I was an angel. And they're like showing each other pictures of their angel costumes.
They were both angels. Are we dead ass, bro? I know he got his shit from Party City. He got his shit from Party City, boy. 99-cent store. Zizi Halo squishing the shit out her melon. Damn. You see how tight is gripping the sides of her head, bro? Fake ass Halo. They don't sell those Halos in heaven. I'm just being honest, bro. I ain't never seen those Halos in heaven, bro. Where you get that Halo from? Counterfeit ass Halo, Timu ass Halo, Wish ass Halo, Earth ass, non-heavenly ass Halo, bruh. Talking about some y'all angels. You not even fallen angels, the fuck?
What were you for Halloween? What were you? Oh, I was an angel. I was an angel. And they're like showing each other pictures of their angel costumes.
They're both angels.
Yeah, and all the comments
Irony.
are two devils, two devils, two devils. Which, side note, another important thing to know is we know that Zizi is an actress because she fucking tells us nonstop.
Yeah.
So you can't even forget it.
I mean,
however,
yeah.
for Tian, we don't know what he is.
He's unemployed, according to
He
you.
described himself on this TV show as a freelancer.
Oh.
We don't know
Which is
what he
unemployed.
freelances in. I
Unemployment.
think that he's trying to be an influencer. He has 40,000 followers, which in America is a lot,
Yeah.
but in China, it's nothing.
Really?
Like Tiffany was saying, hey, so if you have 40,000 followers and you try to go to a company and you say, hey, I've got 40,000 followers, I want you to sponsor a post, they're going to laugh in your face.
Apparently,
Really?
she said anything under 1 million is micro influence.
Yeah. And I was like, that's
Damn.
insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anything under a what? What's the population of China? 1.41 billion? Yo, am I tripping? That say 349 million, but then it jumps to 1 billion. Why is there such a great disparity? Rice? Did this nigga just say rice as the answer? Rice can grow in wet conditions and is also a high yield crop. So along waterways like the Yangtze in China, is it really because of rice, bro? Oh, but this is also a thing. They had a 5,000 plus year head start on the Western Hemisphere. All right. Let's log back in. My fault. Little sidetrack.
Apparently, she said anything under 1 million is micro influence.
Yeah. And I was like, that's
Damn.
insane.
Wow.
Yeah. She was like, yeah, they're called like smaller, relatable influencers under 1 million. I'm like, okay,
Relatable?
That's crazy. And so he has 40,000 followers on Douyin.
Nobody.
But he also doesn't He doesn't get a lot of
Nigga,
engagement. So like
nobody.
no one knows what he's doing.
Oh.
Like no one knows how he makes money. And this is important later because people start believing that the only reason he's pursuing Zizi is because he wants to become famous. And she's already an actress, so that would make the most sense if people start shipping them and they become like, oh, an influencer couple, actor couple. So they get to the location of their date, which is this farm, and they feed the ducks, they feed the sheep, they feed the lambs, and just like all these other small activities. It's like free labor,
Like,
which I'm
this
all
is
for, okay? So throughout the
I
date,
get-
all the bullet comments are just negative. It's all like, so throughout the date, all the
Wait, what? I wish I could read Chinese so bad. What's up with these emojis? And y'all see the dog ones that?
bullet comments are just negative. It's all like someone get an alpaca and spit in their face. Someone get a llama to stomp on them. Okay, everyone's like two losers, just
Boss.
nonstop. The bullet comments are going off. At one point, while they're feeding the lambs, Zizi accidentally slips and falls, and it's nothing serious. She just kind of like accidentally kneels on the grass because she trips, and people hate her so much that the comments read, I can't believe she's fine. How did you not break a bone from that fall? I wish. Okay, so after feeding the animals, playing with the animals, the two of them take this little train. This date is gonna blow up. Right now, it's calm, it's chill, right? Nothing's happening. Just wait. They take this little train. Chuga chuga. Train, okay? They're sitting there, it's just the two of them. And their conversations are just so triggering.
Fuck Thomas. I had a dream when I was a kid that Thomas was driving around my house and it was loud and scary and he had red lights and I didn't fuck with it. And I never liked Thomas the Train after that. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Just wait. They take this little train. Chuga chuga. Train, okay? They're sitting there, it's just the two of them. And their conversations are just so triggering. Tian is like, this is the most romantic moment I've had in days. Now, mind you, he had gone on multiple dates with Bao Bao, that he, in the date, seemed so interested in Bao Bao and was leading her on. Even last night, he was like, Bao Bao, you can call me anytime. Like, yes, I'm getting to know another girl, but I'm not settling down. Like, if you still want to talk to me, he even told her, like,
Follow your
if
heart.
you get lonely tomorrow, you can call me if you're not going on a date.
Oh.
They all have their own
said
phones.
that?
Like, they have their filming phones, you know?
Yeah.
And so she was like, okay. And then he was talking about how awkward the 3-person date was. This is so important in a second. So important in a second. So he's like, yeah, like this is the most romantic day I've had in days. Zizi's like, ha 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 ha. I really like it when it's quiet and we can just sit here like this. And everyone's just like, bitch, you are the loud one. You're the one that makes everything unquiet. It feels like a fairy tale.
like she's telling him to
Exactly.
shut
Like
up.
being in a forest surrounded by wilderness.
What?
What the fuck are we doing with this information? And he's like, this is what I call a real date. And she goes, right? Like, why would you do physical labor? Okay,
What?
so on previous dates that he went with Bao Bao, so this has netizens putting 2 and 2 together, that he was talking about his previous dates with Bao Bao to Zizi. Because all of his previous dates, they were picking veggies and making their own hot pot.
Why
They were
would you
grilling
do
food
physical
together.
labor?
Yeah.
So she's making it seem like, oh, this is what a real date is. No physical labor.
She's very shady.
And it was just like the weirdest conversation where both of them were being mean for no reason.
no
It was
reason.
just bizarre. So all the comments are like, why does it feel like she's screaming whenever she talks? These two are so noisy. They're such a racket. Like everywhere they go, you are this loud, yet you're saying you like quietness. You don't even know what quiet means.
But she like a IRL streamer or the old YouTubers back in the day. I don't know if y'all watched YouTube back then when niggas was just, hey guys, it's your boy. And it'd be like, bro, it is 11 o'clock at night, my nigga. Chill, dude. And to be fair, I still got some of that in me though, cause I be screaming at y'all sometimes, but I just be excited, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm an excitable dude. Tall one, but excitable nonetheless. That's annoying as fuck though. That's annoying, bruh. I can definitely see how to some folks, I'm an annoying ass nigga. But it's like, bruh, you know, I get it, but at least I'm not moving like this. Like, there's one thing to be loud, but I try to be funny, but it's like I'm not loud, disrespectful, and mean-spirited, you know?
There's such a racket. Like everywhere they go, you are this loud, yet you're saying you like quietness.
I don't believe
even
that.
know what quiet means.
Yeah, I don't believe
And she's
anything
like, when
she's
two
saying
people
anymore.
are quietly enjoying the scenery, it's so nice. But also, you talk so damn much. I don't know how much you can love the fucking quiet. It's fine. I don't like the quiet, but like, stop trying to convince us that you like the quiet. They get off the train. They start walking. And suddenly, Tian gets a phone call, a FaceTime phone call. Okay, it's not a FaceTime because I think they're sponsored by this phone, because I saw some weird clips of this phone earlier. Where it's like they were taking a picture, and then one of them goes, "There's two people in the background," and like you can tell they're acting, and they suck at acting, even though Zizi is an actress. She's like, "Look, why'd you get the two people in the background?" And he goes, "Just wait, I can delete them." And then he like circles them, and it's on the phone, and we get close up of the phone, and
Suspicious.
I'm like, "Okay."
That's suspicious.
So
That's
then he's
suspicious.
like, "Oh, I'm getting a call," and it's Bao Bao. Bao Bao is calling on their date, and the way that Tian looks.
Let me see.
What?
Please?
He's so happy.
He's so happy.
He's so happy.
Why?
Because imagine you're on a date.
Oh, it's to show that he still got options and shit like that. Like, even though we on this date, I got folks calling me, wondering what I'm doing and whatnot. So don't think that you the one and only. Ew, bruh.
Imagine you're on a date with someone and another person calls. Usually the feeling is, well, I'll get it later. Or it could even be agitation. Like you show like, ugh, and then you put it in your pocket,
Yeah.
right? But he looks like, oh, I want everyone to know that even while I'm on a date, I got another girl trying to call me. Like he seems like he's loving this attention. Like I can't even go through a date without my backup date calling me.
That's crazy.
Like he looks like ha. And so he's like, oh yeah, Bow Wow's calling. And then he leaves. He walks away. So they're on this open farm and he's walking to the side.
Does Zizi know
Yeah.
it was Bao Bao? How
So
does she look?
Yeah, how does she?
She looks kind of like, that's weird, but not like, just kind of like, okay.
Okay.
And she kind of walks to the left side. And he walks to the right. So she's
Okay.
giving him a little bit of privacy, a little bit. So he's like, hello. And Bao Bao's like, what are you doing, male celebrity? So he just like really wants to be a celebrity, I think, right? We're going to get there. And he's like, we're in this farm. Bao Bao's like, I'm on the same farm as you. Did you notice? I'm right behind you. Do you see me? And you can see she has her phone really close to her face. So you can see her face, but you can still see a little bit of grass behind her.
Okay.
So it does look like she's there. So Tiana's like, what? You're here? Where are you? She's like, I'm right behind you. Look at my background. I'm also on the field on the farm. Really? Don't lie to me. I'm really behind you. I followed you guys the entire day. Seriously,
No, she
where
didn't.
are you? And then Tian calls over Zizi and is like, she says she's been here all day. Zizi's like, who? Bao Bao.
I thought she went to go do
Bao
her.
Bao's been
I
here.
thought
Like,
she went to go
where
do
is
her
she?
own
So
thing.
now she like is looking at the phone and she sees Bao Bao. They say hi to each other, and Tian's like, "Where are you? Are you being serious?" They're both looking around. They're looking at the phone. They're looking around, and Bao Bao's like, "I am. Just turn left a little and walk in that direction for about 200 meters. I'm gonna wait for you guys there." So Tian is like, "Wait, left? She's over there." Zizi's like, really? Like, should we go find her? Tiana's like, what's next to you? We don't see you. What's next to you? There's a tree next to me. What tree? Which tree? There's so many trees. Are the three of you out together again? So Bao Bao is asking like, is it you three again? They don't respond. They fucking ignore the question.
Okay.
Why do they ignore
so
the
then Tiana's
question?
like, are there animals next to you? Is there like an animal pen next to you? Yeah. Are you inside of a building? Yeah.
Well,
I
how
think
is
she
there
might
a
be over
tree
there.
next?
So they're like pointing. Zizi's like, there's a tree, and then there's like a little building right there. Like maybe she's there. Wait, can you send us like a picture of your surroundings or something? So Tiana's like, yeah, can you send us a picture?
Why she got the
No,
phone so?
I won't show you. Huh?
What?
I'm not actually there. I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. Okay, you scared me. So they're like, that was weird. So Zizi is like more officially like, okay, well, hi, right? And so Baba asks again, oh, is it the three of you guys on the date? Because
She says she's not at the farm?
yeah. So
Oh.
she said she's not at the farm. So then she's like, is it the three of you guys on the date
Shorty,
again? Like
quit
she's looking for
farming.
the professor and no one answers.
Why does no
So
one
Zizi-
stop not answering her question? It's pissing me off. I hate, bro. Answer her question. I'm asking a clear, logical question, and that shit just get ignored. It's like, hello? Am I in the wrong server, bro? I must be in the wrong voice channel or something. I'm not muted, am I?
So she said she's not at the farm. So then she's like, is it the three of you guys on the date again? Like she's looking for the professor and no one answers. So Zizi just asks, where are you? And she's like, I'm on the field. So Zizi's like, wait, so you're here? Like you just said you're not here. Are you here? Or like, who are you? She's like, who are you with? Who are you with? Like, what's going on? Bao Bao jokes that she's on a date with broadcaster Mimi, which like really throws both of Zizi and Tian off because broadcaster Mimi left this morning and Bao Bao was crying about it. And so it's
Bao
like,
Bao just being funny right now?
What do you mean you're with, like, we're so confused. Like where
she's
are
just
you?
Trolling. She's
and
just
she's
trolling
like,
right now.
I think that broadcaster Mimi already went to the hotel, but I was with broadcaster Mimi. So they're like, what? What's going on?
Shorty
Like, what's
hallucinating.
happening?
What the
Yeah.
So then Bao Bao explains, your next task is to find me within 10 minutes. If you manage to find me, you'll receive a special prize tonight. So they're looking around and Zizi's like, oh, I think she's over there. Like, let's go. Now, mind you, when they're looking for her, they're not like running, sprinting. They're kind of like walking in circles. Just in a small circle in the big field because it's open farmland, so you can see all the buildings. It's not like they're like running through the alleyways, going up and down stairs. It's like they're just kind of turning around, looking, and even they're not even walking in big circles.
But it's shit like Patrick and Patrick's long lost twin trying to figure out how to get back home, bro. You're not gonna get no results out of them niggas. There's literally one brain cell amongst the two of them. They're cooked. They're gonna come back in 2 weeks, clothes fucked up, bruises everywhere, tire marks on their faces, telling me something I couldn't find you. I don't have no expectations out these niggas, no cap.
They're not even walking in big circles. They're just kind of on the phone confused because they still don't know, like, are you here? Where are you? Just send us a picture before we head in one direction. Like, where are you? And they're like, oh, I think she's there. Like, I guess we can go over there. And Tian is like, you're not joking, right? Zizi's like, you're not kidding, right? And Bao Bao goes, no, I'm not joking. If you can't find me within 10 minutes, you're going to receive a secret punishment tonight. Tiana's like, a secret punishment? Like, there's a side quest in all of this? Like, but there's nothing over there. Like, if you were there, we would have seen you because we were just there. Zizi's like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Bao Bao is even pointing to a railing behind her and is like, this is a hint for my location.
A railing?
Now, I will say, she's not there. Like, she's not there at all.
Not the farm.
She's not at the farm. She's not at the farm, okay? And Bao Bao's like, look, do you see the railing behind me? I'm right by the railing.
So where is she?
She's in the place that she went to the original date with Tian before. So she just like hung out by herself. So they're like, which railing? Like,
Is this part of the show or?
no.
So she's
Oh, this
just
is
making,
her own
she making
game?
this shit up.
Okay, so it's gonna get crazy, okay? So they're like, which railing? And Bao Bao's
Wait,
like,
why is she moving like? I know she said she was gonna start torturing folks, but I thought that was for Frank Financial Pro. I didn't think she was like this. This is very mischievous out of her. Hold on, Pow Pow. I like this out of you. Wait a second. I feel like this whole time Bao Bao been getting played, so to see her move like this is very surprising, but in a good way. People are moving quite differently. It is kind of scaring me, but continue.
it's gonna get crazy, okay? So they're like, which railing? And Bao Bao's like, which railing? Like, do you guys not see it? I can take a screenshot, but it's this railing. So they're looking at the railing. Both Tian and Zizi are looking at the railing. But again, it's like, they're not really going far. They're just kind of standing there on their phone looking and being like, what? Where? Let's try there. Where? What? Where? What? Is this for real? Like, they're so confused. They're not doing a lot of looking because they're just confused. Understandably. Now, Tian says, look, it's like the thin railings. Bao Bao's like, yeah, look for the thin railings.
The thin
And they're like, what? Okay,
railings.
let me look at the picture again. And so Bao Bao's like, you guys just look for it. We'll see each other later. And they're like, no. Zizi's like, no, don't say we'll see each other later. Like, where are you? And Tiana's like, really? We're gonna look for you. Baba's like, yeah, look for me. Look for me. I'll see you later. And Zizi's like, this is so weird. Like, how are we gonna... Tian's like, see you later. And like, really? We're gonna look for you? Yeah. And so they start looking and they realize that the farmers are closing up. When I say they start looking, like, they look to their right and the farmers are closing up. Okay. It's not like they're running around looking.
Yeah,
They look to their right
okay.
and they're like, oh, look, the farmers are closing up. So Zizi is on the phone and is like, hey, they said they're closing. Like, it looks like they're closing. Tiana's like, yeah, they're getting off work. So like, you got to come out. Like, we can't just go into buildings when they're getting off work. Zizi's like, I think you should come out now. They're closing. Bao Bao says they're getting off. Then I'll be leaving too. Bye-bye. Tiana's like, what? Bao Bao says, find me. You have to find me or else I can't go back alone. What do you mean you can't go back to the villa? Like, are you serious? Yeah, my car already left, so you guys have to find me. If you guys can't find me, you guys will receive a secret punishment tonight.
Yo.
At this point, Zizi's starting to get pissed off, and she's walking away from the
Oh yeah. Hold on, Bow Bow. I like this out of you. I like this out of you. Look at the mama's boy in the back. Oh, mad and shit. Go do some push-ups, nigga.
At this point, Zizi's starting to get pissed off, and she's walking away from the phone saying, this is really getting on my nerves. Okay, at this point, netizens are kind of split. So some netizens, I think a lot has to do with the fact that they just don't like Zizi and Tian, which is super understandable. They think that Zizi's acting kind of like a bitch. Other people are saying like Bao Bao is really weird for this.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's kind of frustrating. What's going like if
Yes, but once you hear Bao Bao's full explanation, like there's lots of things that went on behind the scenes that we didn't see yet.
Okay.
So like, but right now it is kind of a weird look for Bao Bao to do this because it's bizarre. It's very bizarre. The joke is going on for so long too.
Right.
And by so long, I mean I'm not saying like they're exerting themselves and running around and frantic and genuinely stressed about leaving Bao Bao and it's like a cruel prank. I'm just saying like it's kind of an odd joke to play.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah,
weird.
and I can see the frustration too, though. Like
Yeah.
if I'm on a date, meanwhile you're giving me a instruction, fine, but it sounds like
not
just
being
find me, but I
clear.
don't know where to look. I don't even know. You don't give me enough, so it's just really, really confusing and
Yes.
frustrating the
Yeah,
process.
yeah.
You know?
Yes, it is. But also, another thing is like you don't really know these people because they all just met too. It's not like
Yeah.
they've been dating for a really long time. So I feel like if anything, I think what people are saying with Zizi, the fact that she's walking away and saying things like "this is really getting on my nerves" is kind of a lot too.
True.
So people are saying like if you don't really know either of them, even if you're annoyed, you would probably still try to be a good sport.
Yeah.
Because
Because
maybe
it's part of the game.
Part of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would
So
think,
you're like-
wait, this is a really weird game. That's really bad.
Bad production.
Yeah, it's like,
Exactly.
how am I gonna look if you don't give me some clues?
Exactly.
Yeah, so Zizi is walking away and she's like, this is really getting on my nerves. It just doesn't make any sense. And as she's walking away, Zizi is saying things like, I'm getting pissed off. Like, I don't even want to film anymore. She's saying like, I don't even want to be in this show anymore, basically, which is
Damn.
crazy. Again, crazy, because even if it's frustrating,
Is that
it's not
deep?
that frustrating. It's not like you were searching
Yeah.
for 2 hours and someone goes, haha, pranks on you.
It ain't that
It's not
deep.
like you were practicing for the
Oh my gosh, this wall is real? Noona just touched the bra. I thought this wall was way further for some reason. It's like right next to her. What the hell? My depth perception is all types of off.
practicing for the turkey marathon. Remember that girl on TikTok? That was like, my boyfriend told me that his family runs the turkey triathlon and she's been practicing. Like, that's fucked up. But this is like a really weird situation. It's nothing to be like, I don't even want to be a part of this show anymore. It's just not that serious. So then Tian is
So
still on the
she's
phone.
taking this very personally.
seriously.
Yeah, like very pissed off.
She thinks this is
Like
like
an attack.
very disrespectful or
Yeah.
something to her.
Yes. So that's why people are mixed about it because everyone's expecting her to be confused and frustrated.
Yeah.
But her energy
She's
is
going
like,
too far.
like that's her. Like what the fuck? Like that's the vibe she gives, and it's like whoa,
Calm
it's really not
down.
that serious. So then Zizi is like, you go find her then. Like I'm not gonna film anymore. So she walks away from Tian
She's spoiled as
and
hell.
like stomping away. And as she's stomping away, she's saying things like, she's really getting on my nerves. Like what the heck is this? And so Tian is still talking to Bao Bao, like, where are you? Like, tell us where you are. And then Bao Bao is like, oh, I'm getting another call. Tian hangs up on her. And again, at this point, reactions are still kind of maybe on Tian and Zizi's side. Because
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
we hate them, but it's still understandable how frustrating it is,
Okay.
right? But as Zizi starts walking away, everything changes. People are gonna fucking hate Zizi. Just watch. So she walks to the car and she's getting really mad. She's getting heated and she's still screaming, like, what the hell is this? Like, she's probably doing this on purpose. Why is she deliberately targeting me? Like, me!
Oh, I see.
And Tian is like, what's going on? So it gets to the point where two producers walk in into the frame of the camera. And Zizi is like, she's just creating trouble. Like, she really put us on the spot. Like, at first, everything was great. The producer is like, well, what did she say to you? She asked both of us to go find her and that she didn't have a car to go back. If we don't find her, she also doesn't have a car to return. Like, what does this have to do with me? Oh, we didn't know about this. And Tian is like, I think it's a little bit overboard. Like, she can call, but she shouldn't make these kinds of jokes with us. Doesn't she know that we're filming a show? We wouldn't take this as a joke. And when she said if we don't find her, she can't go back, that means we would have to go look for her. She was basically forcing Zizi to find her, and Zizi is the most innocent one here.
What do we, bro? Is it that serious, guys? They making it sound like they took time out their day, went to multiple locations just to end up finding out nobody there. Nigga, no, that's not what happened whatsoever. It was probably like a 20-minute cutscene. And she gonna have a grudge against Bao Bao for the whole show on some petty shit.
Zizi is the most innocent one here.
The most innocent is an
Okay.
interesting.
They're both talking to the producer right now.
Two separate producers. They're both like
Okay.
ranting.
Right.
And Zizi is just ranting. I think
Man,
she's
these
so
folks
disrespectful
spoiled,
to me.
bruh.
First, it's disrespectful, and second, she's embarrassing me. I just can't accept this.
How is it
All the cameras are
embarrassing?
recording, and I care a lot about this show, and I'm just breaking down now. Producer's like, don't be mad. Let me go and try to understand the situation. And before the producer can go, she starts screaming at the producer. I'm just here, and it's just so awkward for me. Like, should I let him go, or should I go with him as well? Like, I'm just caught in the middle. Like, what the heck is this?
What is she-
She's put me on the spot. What am I, a homewrecker? This is hilarious.
What is she talking about?
And after that, she walks off to the side. The producer follows behind her, and then she starts wailing.
This is not funny, bro. Wait, why does it say laughter right there?
The producer follows behind her, and then she starts wailing.
Tears and everything?
We don't see the tears, but it's wailing noises. Now,
Like,
this,
like that?
like, I thought her grandma died.
Oh.
It's like, what? I just feel so wrong.
Rip in the chat.
It's like that level.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
like, wait, in my
Did we
grown
miss
age,
something?
Uh-huh.
I can probably in the recent years think of, I don't know, one time I've cried like that. This is not a normal like crying and talking. This is like, how did you do
Yeah,
this
yeah,
to
yeah.
me?
She's,
Like,
like, very-
wailing.
Like she just
Right,
found
right.
a husband of
Feels a lot
35
of
years
emotion.
cheating on her.
So she's screaming, I feel really wronged, you know? Like, I came here because everyone told me. Everyone told me they wanted to heal me. Because remember, she showed them her secret of being bullied in high school? And she said, everyone on the show told me they wanted to heal me.
Oh, no.
And it's like, bitch, everyone has a secret. And then she goes, so was all of that just a lie? I finally started to open up to everyone, and this is how they treat me?
Ooh, what the? Yo, she's
And
fully
she's like,
crashing
why
out.
did she
Oh,
suddenly
man.
have to do this? I feel like I'm being taken as a joke.
She's
then-
fully
don't do that
crashing
to our
out.
princess.
And then she walks away more, okay? And then as she goes further, she's like, I need to break it up. She squats down and she goes, "Ah!" like crying like that. Crying on that level.
Okay.
Now, mind you, this entire phone conversation was maybe 5 minutes. And like I said, they didn't even run around. They weren't looking.
Oh my god, Bao Bao is like hella good. They need to get her in some interrogation type cutscenes. No cap, if she can do this in 5 minutes, imagine 30. Imagine an hour with her. You gonna be spilling secrets you didn't even know you had. Bao Bao must have touched her reverse scales or something, bro. Cause what is she freaking out for? Why is she freaking out like this?
And like I said, they didn't even run around. They weren't getting a shovel digging. Like they were just literally looking that
Digging.
way, that way, that way, that way, like that. Tian follows up to her and then he's like, I think joking like this is just something that is a bit over the line, you know? And again, at first people were on Zizi and Tian's side. It was mixed. People still didn't like them, but they were like, it is a weird thing to do. Like Baba was a little weird for that. Or at least that's what they were thinking in the moment, right? But to do all of this as the reaction
Weirder.
is psychotic.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Bao we don't understand. This,
I'm
we
scared.
really don't
I'm
understand.
scared.
Like, we truly cannot even, not even a semblance of understanding can come out of our ear
I've
holes. Like,
tried.
nothing.
I tried. I'm
And
not
also, she's
seeing
crying
it.
about the fact that she feels embarrassed. She was so antagonistic towards the professor and embarrassed him repeatedly for
That's
multiple
true.
days
That's
and multiple
very
dates.
true.
But when it made, and also,
Yeah.
how is it embarrassing for you?
Right.
Yeah, it was
How is it, bro? She's just saying stuff. Cause I'm like, why are you feeling targeted? Like, what do you mean break it up? What are you talking about? What is she? She's just throwing stuff out there. Break it up. This is so embarrassing for me. How could she do this? The way she talking, it was almost as if Bao Bao's wish was to see Zizi's secret and then Bao Bao exposed it in front of everybody or something. But she didn't do that. She literally didn't do that. Zizi talking about something, I've just now opened up and shit. What? You've been causing nothing but mayhem. That's you opening it up, I guess, because that's your true nature.
How is it embarrassing for you?
Yeah, it was uncomfortable
And frustrating.
Yeah, it was frustrating and confusing. But what she said to the professor was like straight up shots in
Yes.
his face.
Rude as
Yeah.
hell.
Like putting him down in front of someone else, like during a date.
Absolutely no reason.
But she feels embarrassed by this. That doesn't make any sense. And then she's having this level of reaction when
Less
she's
sense.
done 10 times worse yesterday to somebody else. And then also just all of her language netizens are picking apart. Like, they told me they wanted to heal me.
yeah.
It's very like me. Everyone here
It's
is
for me.
also dating.
She's the main
and
character
they
type
also have
vibes.
secrets. Like, everyone here is an individual with their own lives. You are not the main character.
Exactly.
She's 100% a Nepo baby that
For-
just handed
yeah.
everything she ever wanted.
Yeah.
Also, Bao Bao is exponentially prettier than her. Not to pit them against each other, but she was genuinely annoying, exponentially prettier than her.
The argument's here, Noona.
Not to pit them against each other, but she was genuinely annoying me so much. Bao Bao is if you put two of them in front of me and said which one is the famous actress, I would say 1,000% Bao Bao. I'd bet my life savings.
Yeah.
And then I'd get robbed, okay? So this actually became a meme in Chinese social media, and they have a picture of Zizi crying, and it says, "When everyone just does a basic attack and you pop out your ultimate." It's like Bao Bao did a small attack, and she said, "Pop out my ultimate.
ulted.
I'm going to war."
She
Like, the reaction is so overblown. It's like someone bumps into you and you.
Oh my god! In America, bruh, go to Atlanta. You bump into a nigga, folks gonna pull out a rocket launcher on your way. What analogy was she gonna bring?
Going to war. Like, the reaction is so overblown. It's like someone bumps into you and you stab them to death. Like, that's what people were saying on Chinese social media.
Oh my gosh.
This is the equivalent. Like, who are you yelling
Oh my
at? Like, this is
gosh.
just too much. You're doing a lot. Midway through her crying, Zizi says, "I even went to comfort her this morning." She's talking about Bao Bao crying about broadcaster Mimi's departure, and Zizi's like, "I was such a good person that I was comforting her." Now, this is the crazy part. We get a flashback. The producers are so dirty for this. I love it, okay? So the producers are like, "Okay, bet." They throw in the flashback. And
What? Noona.
when opportunity strikes, you have to seize it. Amazon Prime's same-day delivery helps you save
AmazonPrime.com/rotten. Am I right?
same-day delivery. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to find millions of
Damn it.
So
Oh,
Bao Bao
God.
goes into the restroom and she's quietly crying. And Zizi is like, "Hey, I want to talk to you. You know, I don't want you to feel lonely because of this. Like, but I'm just worried that me accepting this date is going to hurt you." She thinks Bao Bao is crying because Zizi's going on a date with Tian today. So then Bao Bao is like, "Oh no, that's completely fine." Because like yesterday, Tian told her he's gonna pick Zizi to go on the date. So she's like, "No, it's completely fine. Like, don't even worry about it." And she's like, "I just want you to know that we're just going out as friends to have fun." And she's like, "I know, like he even said that I could join you guys." And Zizi's like, "Exactly, because yesterday it was the three of us. It was me, Tian, and the professor. But next time maybe it can be the four of us." So she's just like saying, okay? That was
So
this morning.
that's why
It's
Bao
also
Bao-
crazy because the fact that she just assumed Bao Bao is crying because Tian is going on a date
So
with
narcissistic,
Zizi.
bro.
Everyone's like, "Okay, narcissist
Right.
much." Like, she's literally crying about broadcaster Mimi.
She
And she
thinks
even
that it's
reiterates,
so-
by the way, like, "I'm not crying because you guys are going on a date. Like, I genuinely, like, I'm crying because broadcaster Mimi is gone."
Yeah.
And I was actually really close to her throughout the filming of the show.
yeah.
And Zizi in her head is like,
It's all about me.
yeah, right.
Yeah, she's like, "Don't lie. I know
Don't
you're
lie.
I know you're
masking
so
it,
jealous."
okay?" So before the date, Zizi already misread Bao Bao's feelings. Bao Bao is upset about broadcaster Mimi leaving. She assumes it's about her. And then to make this all the more confusing, Zizi straight up told her, "Yesterday, the three of us went on a date. Next time, the four of us can go on a date." Like,
Yeah.
it's almost implying that it's the three of them going on a date today.
Yeah.
And because of all of this, that's why Bao Bao called. So Tian was like, yeah, if you get lonely tomorrow, just call us.
Yeah.
Then this morning, Zizi is like, oh, yeah. Oh, and then Tian even told her, next time you can join us.
Yeah.
And then Zizi is telling her, oh, the 4 of us can go on a date.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, yesterday, Tian was complaining to Bao Bao when they got back from their 3-person date about how awkward 3-person dates are.
Yeah.
So
So he's
Bao
like, it was
Bao's
so
like,
awkward.
I
You can
might as
call me
well
if you
join
get
in.
bored, 'cause it was just so
Yeah.
awkward. So in her mind, she's like, oh, they're bored. Like, I'm going to call
I
them,
might as
right?
well, yeah.
And as for this prank,
Yeah, what's
we're
up
gonna
with that?
find out in a second. But Tian also told her yesterday about screen time.
What's up?
When you have more going on, the show airs more of your parts. You get more screen time, literal screen time. He's explaining, like, at least the 3-person date had so much going on, probably like the awkwardness, that at least he got a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
So it implies that he cares a lot about screen time.
Oh my god, bro. He a clip farmer. So Bao Bao was trying to clip farm and he just... Nah, if you want more screen time, then you gotta be ready for more screen time at all times. Zizi clip farming too. Cause Zizi getting hella screen time from all that yelling and wailing she doing. Tian, start throwing the temper tantrum. I'm sure you're used to doing stuff like that. Beating your fist on the ground, screaming for your mom.
Yeah.
So it implies that he cares a lot about screen time.
Yeah.
So then I think that Bao Bao's going into this like, oh, it's probably awkward. I'm going to give them like a random challenge,
To help with their
Screen
screen
time.
time.
a joke. And he hung up on her, so she couldn't clarify it was a joke,
Uh-huh.
you know?
Yeah.
So she thought it would be screen time, and it's already awkward for the 3 of them. Was it the
Yeah.
perfect thing to do? Probably not.
But
Would
I
do
see her
that? Probably
sentiments.
not.
I see her
But also, like, you
sentiments.
can kind of see where she's coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in the sense of if everyone is under the impression of, oh, all of you agree that I can join you guys, and it's already a group thing, like, and you guys just told me multiple times I can join you, I can call you, I can join you.
And she asked them twice during
Yeah.
the phone call, is it the 3 of you there? Is
Yeah.
it the 3 of you there?
She did
and
ask,
then
yeah.
she assumed it's another awkward date, so they're giving them a little mission to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I
no,
guess I
I
can
see
see
it. I
that.
see it. I
And
see it.
if
I
she
see
had
it.
just called to say hi,
Yeah.
that wouldn't have given them more screen time.
No.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
like, I think she was just trying to go above and above and aboard and above and aboard. What is it? Above and beyond.
Yeah.
Above and beyond. Okay.
Okay, so my first
Whoa! Above in a boar? Above in a boat. Above in a dove. So everybody just got a speaking problem. Nice. Speaking of speaking, I feel like husband Mango Noona handsome. just based off of the tone, I never really thought about it, but he do got a nice voice. But does that mean that he look good? I don't know. I feel like he do. Did I not see how he looked in the marriage vid? Or was his face covered? Bruh, his face was blurred in that shit too. So we've never seen husband Mango Noona's husband, bro? I mean, what?
yeah.
Above and
beyond,
above, above
okay.
and
Okay, so my
above.
first
Yes.
impression was that I thought Zizi was mad that the phone call or this whatever prank ruined the date. She's upset that, hey, this is my time right
Did it
now.
ruin
and
the date?
She jumped in and ruined it all. Now that I hear that they already talked about, oh, you can join me, you can do this. So it makes a little bit like, why are you shocked
Why?
when you guys all kind of extended that invite?
Unreasonably
but-
crashing out, bro.
Because she doesn't know that the producers are showing us this. She keeps spewing her nonsense. She says, I treated Baba like a good friend, which is why this morning I even reached out to her to talk through things. Like, I really thought we could move past the whole thing. But little did I know that she had known all along that Tian and I were out on a solo date.
What made she say that?
What?
She's just making shit up.
Oh,
And she
she
decided...
asked twice on the call.
Yeah. And she goes, yet she still chose to call and humiliate me in that moment. What's worse is that she chose to tell a huge lie on that
humiliate
call.
how?
She told Tian and I that she was with broadcaster Mimi. I just felt so lied to, so let down. Like, I'm just so hurt.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we don't even know what she's fucking saying. Like, she just really wants to be a victim. Okay,
She's
no
like
one
my
knows.
grandma.
No, okay.
Okay, sorry.
That's the diss he just
It's
whips
like
out all the
everything is like she thinks everyone's like out there to hunt you down, trying to, set you up. Everything is about
What the grandma do? What?
she thinks everyone's like out there to hunt you down, trying to, you know, set you up. Everything is about you, making your life worse.
Narcissistic
And it's
paranoid.
very
It's not about you.
convoluted.
I just really want an orange, not because I want to eat the last orange that you really like to eat. Like,
That
what the
you
fuck?
never told me you wanted to
Exactly.
eat. And it was just in the fridge.
Exactly.
So I thought I
It's
could
not
eat
about
it.
you.
Yeah. It was
Hold on. That was pretty specific. Like, I know that's probably random, but what's up with that? I feel like that was a situation that he really wanted to, like, bro, I just wanted the orange. It wasn't that deep. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel him on that. Certain shit that be happening, it's like, bruh, I wasn't even thinking of it like that, if I'm being honest. It wasn't malicious in any way, shape, or form. But from a certain perspective, I could see how it could feel targeted. But with the information provided to us from Noona, she's unreasonably crashing out, and that's facts.
And it was just in
That's
the fridge.
facts.
Exactly.
So I thought I
It's
could
not
eat
about
it.
you.
It's not about you,
It was
bro.
not intentional or malicious. It was just I thought
But
I
like
could
they,
eat
What
it.
I'm
everything is
saying.
a clue to paint this
Yeah.
picture of no, that's why you hate me.
She's delusional.
And okay, here's the thing with Zizi. She likes to improv as she goes. Like the reason why she's upset with Bao Bao, she's just improving it on the spot. It'd be
Just making
changing.
shit
She
up.
learns new information that negates why she should be mad. She improvs. She's like, you know what? That's not even why I'm mad. I'm actually mad at this reason. Okay, so you're here for a show.
just
This is
wanna
about
be
to get
mad.
crazier.
Oh my
this
God.
is nothing.
What?
This is nothing.
You're
And a
lying.
lot of
You're
people are
lying.
even
You're
confused by
lying.
that statement. They're like, oh, you're talking about Bao Bao telling this big lie that she
She's
was
literally screaming her heart out with her knees touching the ground, talking about my life is over because of. What do you mean this is nothing? She's snapping at the producers. This is definitely this gotta be something.
oh, you're talking about Bao Bao telling this big lie that she was with broadcaster Mimi? How the fuck does that hurt you?
Right.
Like she hurt you
Right.
because she was with broadcaster Mimi? Like how can you even get hurt from this?
Exactly.
What the heck is going on? So she's not even done yet, okay? They're on the farm. She continues crying louder and louder and louder.
We're
like,
still at the farm.
yeah, she's squatting down, just sobbing like a lunatic, and everyone's just commenting, if you can't squeeze out more tears, just stop. Like, she should just go play a lunatic and she can be herself. Nobody understands it. All the viewers see right through her crocodile tears, except for Tian. Tian is like, don't cry. Don't cry. And she says, I don't even dare talk to you now. It's like I did something wrong. Like, I did something wrong by coming on a date with you.
Oh my gosh.
And he's like, no, you did nothing wrong. None of this is on you. Nothing at all. Don't cry.
It's my fault. It's my fault that
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
too
the problem.
attractive and handsome.
I'll take the blame for that, baby. It's on me, okay?
I'll protect you.
sort this out for you. I promise. You truly did nothing wrong,
You're
okay? Not a
innocent.
single thing. So there's no need to be upset. I agree. What happened was totally over the line. Totally. Now, here's the problem.
What?
No one's crazy like Zizi, right? But here's what works. Every relationship, you've got someone who gets riled
soother?
up, and then you got someone who scales it down. That's it. You got two people who get riled up over something. Explosive. You got two
GGs.
people who scale everything down. Not good either,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
like when I'm getting riled up over something, he's just like, it's okay, babe. It was not great, but she probably meant well, you know? He's like, this is the boundaries were, he's enabling her. He's making her feel like you are so justified in this. Holy shit.
GG's.
But I feel like he's okay. My reading of him so far,
Yeah.
it seems like he doesn't even mean half the shit that he says.
No.
He just says whatever will get the girl in front of him
Yes.
more into him.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Right? That's
Yeah.
it.
And okay, so,
So
there
I
was-
don't even know if he really cares anything. Like
No.
if this
He
happened is
doesn't.
bad or not.
He
He's just
doesn't.
like saying what she likes to hear.
Yep.
But a lot of Chinese netizens were saying like this is infuriating because they think so like the sentiment was, and maybe it doesn't fly as much in America, of like men shouldn't be gossipers. That's our job, okay? Let us do the drama, okay? They were just saying like typically like
Niggas don't pillow talk. Fair. Hey, that's very much fair. Niggas have died from pillow talk. Fact. Does it count if said men is pulled into the gossip? Cause that be happening to me a lot. And it's like, do I just say no? This shit be spicy, bro. I'm a curious, nosy ass nigga. What can I say? But I'm not going around telling other niggas shit. Well, I am telling everything to y'all. Wait, am I a gossiper, bro? Damn, I'm a gossiping ass nigga, bro. What the fuck?
it's our job, okay? Let us do the drama, okay? They were just saying like typically like men will not take the other party's side, but if they really care about a woman, will try to protect their feelings.
Yeah.
And she's so hurt by the fact that, like, oh my God, she did this on purpose.
Yeah.
Maybe you try to bring some levity to the situation. He does not. He's egging her on. He's like, you're so right. She crossed the line. You did nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing. Oh, I promise you did nothing. And Zizi's like, where's the car? I'm going to go back. So they get in the car, and you're never going to guess what happened. Tian immediately tells the crew, turn off all the GoPros in the car.
So they're like, yeah, we turn it off.
So they're like,
Crank it up, crank it
yeah.
up.
So they turn off all the GoPros in the car. But they still got a hot mic on.
He said, you didn't tell us to turn that off, right?
Yeah. So they turn off the GoPros, okay? But that mic, hot and heavy, okay? Hot, heavy, can hear you urinate. So the second they think the cameras are off, they start talking schmack.
Okay.
And the producers leave it all in. Tian goes, to be honest, everything she said is so dumb. Like, what does she even mean by if we can't find her, she can't go back? Isn't that just her forcing you to go find her? So, like, they're both saying, like, oh, Tian and Baba went.
Damn, this nigga don't know grammar or English. How do we go? I guess Chinese. This nigga don't know grammar or Chinese, bro. How did we go from we to you that fast?
We can't find her, she can't go back. Isn't that just her forcing you to go find her? So, like, they're both saying, like, oh, Tian and Bao Bao went on dates, so it's fine. But Zizi's so innocent. Why should Zizi have to look for Bao Bao? But even that logic is weird, because if you're on a show and there's random challenges,
Yeah.
why do you have to date someone to look for them? It's like, I would just look for them. Zizi's like, she knows I'm so kind, and I would definitely want her bring her back to the villa. First of all,
Wait.
you think fucking producers are gonna let her just like starve and die out in the forest?
What does
She
she
goes,
think
she
this
knows I'm
is?
so kind, and I would definitely want to bring her back to the villa. That's why she said that. She has such low EQ. And everyone's like, the moment that someone has to call themselves kind,
She has
Not a
low
good time.
EQ.
Everybody knows I'm just such a nice person. I would
She
die
has-
for anyone.
I wouldn't hurt a fly.
I would die for
Okay?
anyone. It's crazy.
And so Tian's like, actually,
can't
if
even
there
return
weren't any
bug
cameras
pellet,
around,
bro.
I would have just yelled at her on the phone.
Oh.
Yeah, she's just putting us on the spot. I honestly thought everyone was way more normal than they actually are.
What?
And Zizi's like, it just makes me feel like... And she starts crying, sobbing again. I think I've done everything perfectly. She said that. She deadass said that.
Oh my god.
I don't care what she does, but I already did everything perfectly. Okay. And Tiana's comfort.
I'm not, this can't be real. She cannot be a real person, bro. No. I did everything perfectly. Yo, Bao Bao fucked him up or something, bro. This show is crazy. Yo, this show, or the people on this show are crazy. What did they put in the water? Bao Bao talked to them for 5 minutes. And Zizi's having a mental breakdown, bro. This nigga Tian like ChatGPT, just the agreeable version, bro.
Tiana's comforting her like, this has nothing to do with you. It's all because I'm so hot. But he doesn't say that. He's like, this has nothing to do with you. But if she does this, she's hurting me. Yeah, isn't this just classic green tea bitch behavior? Tian says that.
Oh my god.
And Zizi's like, when you go back, and okay, so 2 seconds ago, she was like, why does it have to be this? Suddenly she's, when you go back, you need to share this story with all the guys in the dorm and see what they have to say. Oh my God, I just can't.
What? Oh, wow. She is shiesty. I know, Noona, you're right. You're so right. This is very, very high school behavior. Like, are we kids, bruh?
Wow.
What do you mean? You're encouraging him to go back and tell all the guys?
This is
Why? For what
wild.
reason?
Yeah.
For what all you two had to do, if you were this distraught, is get to the villa, pull Bao Bao aside and say, hey, like, this is why I feel really offended by this. And then clear the air. I mean, first of all, I don't even think it's that big of a deal, but like, if you must, right? But she's like, you need to go tell all the boys.
This is
So they know
wild.
she's crazy.
This is wild.
So Tiana's like, I will definitely tell all the guys. No wonder finance bro Zhao didn't even want to pick her on the first day. Now, here's the thing with finance bro Zhao. This throws finance bro Zhao into all the drama. He later clarifies, we're going to have a whole episode on all the... so many live streams took place after the show. They had a reunion. Finance bro Zhao took place after the show. They had a reunion.
Oh my god, it sounds like they're apologizing. Yes, I don't have EQ because I don't know how to be fake. That just pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie.
So many live streams took place after the show. They had a reunion. Finance Bro Zhao, he did not pick her, right? He did, but he didn't want to. From day one, you could tell he was obsessed with the way either Chen 71 looks or how she behaved or whatever. He was on Chen 71 the whole time.
Yeah.
But he's like, you know, this is the first time I ever truly understood what an open conspiracy is.
Huh?
Who said this?
Tian. First of all, I
Open
don't even think
conspiracy?
he's fucking using the
Open-
right
open
words. But
conspiracy?
he's saying like blatantly out, no one thinks she's normal. No one thinks Bao Bao's normal. That's why Finance Bro didn't even want to be with her on the first day.
You know, I just love these reality TV shows. They don't even know. They think they're on the right side of the history.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, no, it gets so much worse.
What?
Because at one point, they tell Bao Bao, you're going to get bullied online for what you did. So you're going to die. You're going to die.
Bro, they're so out of it. It's kind of crazy.
What's an open conspiracy? And do they really? Nah, the show really got them. Like, what does the show do to them for them to get reality confused like this? No. Do they think that folks not seeing certain things so they can play it out of context? Because the producer's not letting nothing slide, bro. So it's like, why would you lie when it's all televised? You dummy. I wonder how surprised they were to see everybody saying, go Bao Bao, yeah. Do it again. It's like, duh, you're an asshole, Zizi. You and your demonic boyfriend, Piggy Nipples. Droopy Nipple having that nigga. I've been roasting this shit out of this nigga for like 3 hours.
Because at one point, they tell Bao Bao, you're going to get bullied online for what you did. So
That's crazy.
You're going to die.
That's crazy.
They're so
They're
so
out of it.
It's kind of
They're out of it, bro. They're out of it,
They
bro.
think they're on the right side of the history.
Yeah.
They think
Yeah.
everybody's like rooting for them right now.
Yeah, they think they're the it couple.
Oh,
They think they're going to get they're going to be on like a big Marvel franchise after this. Netizens were so shocked. Netizens were shocked, okay? And Zizi is like, I think the only time I've ever experienced this type of green tea behavior is when I was in like middle or high school. It's been so long since I've experienced someone like
Bro,
this.
you're literally acting.
Tian's like,
Yo,
you know, that
this
was a
is
great
crazy.
move she
This is
pulled.
crazy.
At the time, I didn't even know if I should pick up the call or not. That
shut
what?
the fuck up,
That's
dude.
why I said when he got that call, he was
Oh.
so happy. He was like, "Yes, 2 bitches are after me." Like that was his face. Not that I'm calling them bitches, but like that's the energy he gives. Like he would be the type to be like, "Yeah, I got 2 hoes." That was his vibe. He was over the freaking moon. Tian's like, I really don't like to think of others negatively, but when she says these kinds of things, of course she's forcing us to go look for her, you know, and that's really awkward. And everyone's like, that's the only normal thing. Yeah, it's awkward. And that's it. That's it. You just said that. That's it. It's not offensive.
There's nothing
it's just
else after
uncomfortable.
that.
And then Tian says something that they bleep out. So
What?
we can only assume he used a curse word. Because right afterwards, Zizi goes, oh, don't call her that first. So we don't know what he said, but they bleeped it. And
Well,
she's
that's
giggling.
crazy. I
She's
cannot believe
giggling.
it.
She's giggling. And
I
she's
cannot-
like, don't say that about her friend.
I can't even think of what words because they're calling her like green tea bitch, like all that.
So they
I
must
don't
have
even
they must have
know.
said some really messed up
What's
shit.
worse than that?
And Tian is like, it's fine. Like, regarding this incident, that's all I can say. Zizi is like, if she comes and apologizes to me tonight, I won't accept it.
Oh my gosh.
Tian's goading her. He's like, it's normal for you not to accept it.
Bro, this
I mean,
is
this conversation
so
is absolutely
high
insane. Every
school.
sentence that comes out of their mouths is just problematic or an outright lie.
Just
Everyone is applauding the show for
disrespectful.
releasing their conversation so viewers can see what these two people are really like.
Yeah.
Because normally people would be like, oh, the producers are they're taking advantage of them because they thought the cameras were off, right? But they're like, this is great. Like, we needed to see
exactly.
this. Otherwise, they could have really edited it to make Bao Bao look bad. But that wouldn't be the truth. So when the two
That's
of them
what
get back to the
Zizi's
house,
trying to
that's
do.
where things just get worse. So out of everyone, Bao Bao is the first one to get back since she also went out alone. The professor gets back last, actually, because he was like, these people now. I'm gonna stay out all day. So then she comes home and she's talking to influencer Jay and Jiko, and they've been home watching movies because her ankle is sprained. Her head is still on Tian. So she's asking Jiko about him, and she's like, I just don't know what to do if he even wants me to continue talking to him. So like I keep getting like mixed signals.
Because he's doing
Like,
that
does he
on
want to get
purpose,
to know
bro.
other people, or does he only want to get to know Zizi, or does he want to get to know me too? Like I don't understand what he wants.
Nigga trying to
which
dip
is
and dabble.
Tian's whole purpose.
Yeah.
He wants to lead her on so he can have two girls fighting for him. Chico is like, I mean, I think that's, it's between you and Zizi at the moment. What are your thoughts on him? Like, what do you think of him? Would you like to go on more dates with him? And Baba's explaining, I think today they weren't on a 3-person date. So this is like her like putting pieces together. It doesn't look like, oh, I knew they weren't on a 3-person. It was like, I think today they were not on a 3-person date.
Yeah.
So after a short while, more people start coming in from their dates, and they're all gonna have dinner together. And when Bao Bao sees Tian and Zizi, she's like, oh, you guys are back. Both of them completely ignore her. Completely. Not only that, when everyone sits down at the table, Bao Bao and Zizi coincidentally are sitting across from one another. And Zizi
Yikes.
asks another person, like, can you move one seat over? I don't want to sit here. And so Chen 71 moves, and she looks confused, and she says, is there a particular reason for this seating? Yeah, there is. And this just feels like outright bullying. Now,
Yeah.
remember, Zizi's whole confession was that she was bullied by her senior in high school, and nobody believed her because they were like, well, first of all, bring the senior back, justice for the senior, because you deserve to get bullied. Like, no one believed her because it was just, the way she behaves is the bully.
Yeah.
And if you've been bullied, you're not going to bully other people because you know exactly how it feels.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that the whole gossip, tell the boys what she did.
That's-
Yes.
That's
Very
Bullying the
bullyish, mean
professor,
girl.
bullying
yeah.
Bao Bao.
Yeah.
The isolating. This right here reminds me so much of bully behavior.
Literally cafeteria high
Oh, I don't want to
school.
sit here. And like you make a whole scene in front of everyone, and it makes the person feel like, oh, am I fucking contagious or something? Like, why don't
Yeah.
you want to sit next to me? You're not outright slapping me, but like,
It feels like
this is
it.
bad.
Yeah.
So it's bullying. So she ignores Bao Bao the entire dinner, makes it known she doesn't want to sit across from her. And then throughout the dinner, she just has this sour, nasty little face on. It's just like someone wronged her. And she's making everyone feel uncomfortable because we have like Cardi B, okay, we have eyes. We've got eyes. So everyone sees she's uncomfortable. But then at one point, she even says out loud, actually, I'm just, both of us were really mad today, but we're just holding it in because we don't want other people to be uncomfortable.
Then why the fuck you said that?
Why did you say
acting
anything?
Like that?
Why do you have a sour face?
Now you want the whole table to go like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think it's because no one cared.
Yeah.
Then she's like, oh, by the way. And then
Just
also
to-
it's like, no, we've been new. Like you weren't doing a good job.
Yeah,
so you,
dude.
you don't have to tell us.
So surprising that the actress has a horrible poker face, bro. I would hate to be around her because everything feel like a problem with her, bro.
We've been new. Like you weren't doing a good job. So
At all.
you don't have to tell us, right?
Like
And
you
then
smell something
throughout the
stinky.
entire dinner, I mean, everything Zizi does is just a fucking contradiction or a lie. She claims she doesn't want anyone to be upset. She's walking around with a sour face. She's deliberately ignoring Bao Bao, making it painfully obvious that Bao Bao is the problem. She's just like all the comments say, you're a two-faced bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
To Zizi. Like you're just such a two-faced bitch. So after dinner, they start playing a few games. And one of them is designed to help everyone get to know each other on a deeper level. So the game is really simple. You just draw a random like pre-done questions from the box. And it's like, is ordinary life happiness or regret? So like ordinary life, I guess in Chinese it means more like not having these insane love story, extravagant experience, like just living
Ordinary.
yeah, ordinary
Ordinary
life. Is it
okay.
happiness? Is it regret? So everyone's taking their turns, voicing out their opinions, and it's time for the professor to speak.
Yeah.
What
Is
does he
Professor
say?
still into Zizi?
No.
Oh.
Can't be.
Yeah, he's into no one. He's
Okay.
actually just like a support person.
Okay.
So he's close with Finance Bro. He is really nice to Bao Bao. So Bao Bao and Professor have a platonic relationship, and he's just kind of doing his own thing.
Yeah, let him
right?
do his own
And
thing.
so
with
Professor
his
is like,
luscious
my
ass
first
hair.
instinct, because everyone goes in a row and answers the same question.
Yeah.
It's his turn. My first instinct is to push back on the premise of this question because my goals have always been very clear. I think it's because you're artistic.
Shut the fuck. Oh my gosh. Shut up. Can she shut up, bro? And I'm not even really hearing her voice. Noona's voice is pleasant to hear, so I'm not even that mad. But I'm just imagining, bro, I'm not even on your body anymore and you still interrupted me. Shut up, I'm talking. You had your chance. Now it's my turn. Common courtesy, bro. Ain't it one mic?
My goals have always been very clear. I think it's because your artistic aspirations are so high. You've set such lofty goals and standards for your art, yet you also hope your work gets recognition and acceptance from society. So while this ties into the question, it does.
Like, bitch, do you think you're some psychologist? You're an actress. And it seems like you're a C-tier one at that. I think this, you don't get paid to think, okay? You get paid to make faces, and you're not even good at that. Oh my gosh, I'm crashing out.
Also hope your work gets recognition and acceptance from society. So while this ties into the question, it doesn't quite.
Is she projecting?
Zizi?
Zizi is interrupting and answering for the professor
What?
about
Who are you?
his deep, profound
Like, what the fuck is she
thoughts
answering
about a
for?
question that I think even if you, okay, first of all, even if they've been dating for as long as we've been dating, but they're not dating, but even if they've been dating for as long as we've been dating, I would find it very offensive if you answered for me.
Yeah.
But second of all,
You're your own
second of all,
person.
you don't even know him. Like,
Dude,
you
this
don't
is
even know him.
again. Hate to bring up my grandma, but it's like they think they know someone's intention, and it's always the bad ones, the evil ones, and they inject this into your mouth and make it sound
Yeah.
like that's what you think, and you're just like, what the fuck
What
do you know?
What do you
Yes.
know for real?
Oh my
Yes.
god! Oh,
Because it's like, even if I was thinking that, now I'm not saying shit similar to that. Because why the fuck you talking for me?
oh my
Yes.
god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's infuriating.
And what's his reaction?
He just looks, this is why everyone calls him the professor. The amount of patience this man has, he just kind of goes, as in like, I don't even know what to say to that. But he's not rude. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, if the professor walked across the table and smacked you on the back of the head, netizens were like, we'd be fine. We would ignore it. We would turn a blind eye. No one called the cops, right? But with the fact that he's not even, he's just like,
Such a gracious dude, bro.
Right? So then even Finance Bro starts laughing. And that's why she stops. Because Finance Bro is like chuckling, like, what the fuck? And then Finance Bro goes, let's hear him finish, right? So then she's like, sorry. So everyone is so done with her because the whole table is like, why did you just, that was so weird.
That was very weird.
Like, why? Is he your brother? Like, why are you even, you don't even know him. You know nothing about this man.
Yeah.
And so he continues, it's not just about materialistic.
If she interrupts one more time, bruh, I'm walking off into the distance. No cap.
Things or my career in many aspects, and he pauses to try and figure out the exact words to finish his thought. And influencer Jay has been listening very intently this whole time, so this is very different. Like, people are saying it's not about the fact that, because some people are like, oh, what if this is her way of trying to say, see, I understand you as a person, right? But influencer Jay, because the pause is a long time and she's been listening, she's like, you hope that in some ways your name will be remembered. And he was like, no, I mean, I wouldn't dare say remembered. It would make me seem arrogant. But of course, I've dreamed of it happening. I just don't take it super seriously. No, I get it. I have a friend who's just like that. And so they're having like this
an
really
actual
nice bonding
conversation,
moment
yeah.
of like, oh, with artistic expression, it's very hard to put into words. Because on one hand, you don't want to say, I want to be remembered and leave a legacy. But at the same time, you want your work to mean something. And it's very complex.
Yeah.
It's not just like a very standard, oh, I want to make $1 bajillion, you know? It's like there's so much emotion with all of this. And then the professor opens his mouth to explain.
Don't stop.
Don't, Noona.
Okay, so actually, when you have a project, you want your project to be seen. At this point, the professor just starts giggling.
Who's that, dude?
The professor, he's like, I can't even be upset. Like, this is
This
so
is
ridiculous.
actually stupid, bro. Like, why does she keep talking?
And then Finance Bro and Chen71 are looking at each other because they're like, what's going on?
Oh my God.
And everyone starts lightly giggling to mask the awkwardness. It's just like, Professor is like, well said. And he says, you guys already answered the question for me, so that's great. Okay.
You know what's funny? Like, she probably in her head's like, yep.
Yeah.
See, I told you.
I knew it.
I know people. I can read
Yeah.
people.
And so then finance bro, it turns to the professor and is like, yeah, just hurry up and finish what you were going to say. I feel like we've been waiting forever. You know, I keep wondering what you're going to say. Now, finance bro and professor are really close. So this is, again, a joking way of the professor being like, you finish your thought. Like, we want to hear your thought.
Yeah.
Like, hurry up. Because people are interrupting.
Exactly.
Right? So, like, it's not him being rude.
Yeah,
it's
no,
him
no,
being like,
that's the bro.
trying to point out, like, let's let him finish our thought, you weirdo.
He's doing what we're trying to say in a polite way, no cap. Cause we all saying, shut up, Zizi, shut the hell up and stop speaking forever. But finance bro on television, that's the bro right there.
But Tian is like, yeah, hurry up. Because he doesn't understand what finance bro is doing.
Trying to do.
Yeah,
Oh
finance
my
bro
God, the
has
two-
high EQ.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's like, let me do it in a joking way,
Oh my
but
God.
also
But
set the tone
Tian-
of like, let's not fucking interrupt this time, but also not make it uncomfortable because that's also uncomfortable for the professor. Imagine someone is like, everyone shut up and stop interrupting him. Now tell me what you were saying.
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
really uncomfortable. So he did it in a high EQ way, and Tian is sitting there like, yeah, hurry up and answer so we can move on.
Dude, two of the dumbest people, and then everyone's like putting on a show around them
Yes.
to not hurt their feelings,
Yeah.
to call them dumb.
Yeah, bro.
And so then the professor is just like, let's just move on to the next round. It's not important. And finance bro turns to Tian and is like, don't you want to listen to our big brother's deep thoughts? Like, it's so rare that he's ever serious. Like, he's always joking around. Like, I want to hear him say something serious for once.
And what
So
is-
finally, everyone gets it. Except still Tian and Zizi. And so influencer Jay is like, yeah, you should just let your emotions flow. Like, we really want to know. And Jiko is like, I want to see my big brother get emotional for once. You're always like joking around. And so finance bro again is like, I really want to hear him finish. He says, thanks. And he's about to start talking. And Zizi goes, okay, next round.
Yo, get her off the show, bro. I know this is good for content, but this is just rude, bro. Why they keep on trying the nigga with the most luscious hair? I feel like that's a personal offense. I'm just being honest, bro. Great hair should not be taken advantage of. That's facts. That's why are we not letting the nigga talk?
He says, thanks. And he's about to start talking. And Zizi goes, okay, next round.
Shut the fuck up.
It got to the point where finance bro literally gives her the look of like
What is wrong with
What's
her?
wrong with her for
he
real?
gives her like a, what on earth is this girl doing? Like, what is wrong with you, look?
Like what was that? She thinks she's quirky and funny? Or
Yeah.
she thinks that's just like, all right, next one.
So she's a bully. And I think the way that I can, it makes sense in my head. And I was talking to Tiffany about it too, because it went that viral. Tiffany was like, yeah, no, this is what's happening, right? Every single person has a pairing. If she goes after another girl, that guy's going to probably back her up. Professor and Bao Bao don't have a pairing. And I think she can't help but bully people. There are some people in a group setting, they have to bully someone. Like, they cannot live a life without bullying someone.
Yeah. It's like
They
really
need
is
to get
going
bullied
after him
back.
for what reason?
For what though?
Yeah.
There's no
so all the
reason.
comments at that point were saying like finance
I
bro's
feel
a real
bad
one.
for the
Yes.
professor.
I do too.
But just wait, people are gonna hate the finance bro in a second. Yeah. And then all the comments about Zizi are like, why do you fucking keep interrupting people? Like,
What's
where are
wrong
you
with
exactly
finance
hurrying
bro?
off to reincarnate? Like, what's your problem? Like, Jesus Christ. It's
Hurrying
just
off
not
to
that serious.
reincarnate is funny. Hold on, I've never
So
heard
then
that one.
after
That's
this
actually great.
really bizarre game, they go back to their dorms, and guess what? The second that Tian and Zizi gets back, they immediately start gossiping and spreading rumors about Bao Bao. Everything happened that day. They're going on and on. So in the boys' room, Tian is telling Jiko, so Zizi and I went out together, but after we were done and we were about to head back to the car, I got a call from Bao Bao. So we went to go find her, and I just kept asking her if she was joking, and she said no. Finance bro is like, so it was a joke. Tian is like, no, she didn't say it was, but it was a joke and it had nothing to do with the show. Like, none of the program directors knew about any of this. Finance bro says, so Bao Bao herself wanted to joke around. Like, she wanted to joke around. Tian is like, yes, but it was completely overboard because Zizi was crying like crazy. Chico's like, Zizi cried? Like, he was like, why the fuck would you cry? he's like confused too. He's like, why is she crying?
Why did she cry?
Okay, so then finance bros now is like, she cried because she was angry, right? He's like, yeah, you tell him. I can't even talk about it. So this already tells netizens, you already told finance bro what happened, because how can finance bro tell Jiko what happened if he doesn't know what happened? nothing. So then finance bro was like, yeah, Zizi cried because she was so pissed off. And then Jiko was like, she cried because she was so pissed off? And he's like, this bitch is crazy. Like, I gotta stay away.
Yo, telling the boys is
And so when
backfiring.
netizens are watching this, they hate the way that Tian is handling himself. This whole like, oh, I can't even talk about it. You tell him. It's like you want to gossip, but you don't want to be the one gossiping. But we
It's real weak. I'm gonna keep it honest with you, bro. He strikes me as like a weak person. I don't really say this too often, but it's like if you gonna say some shit, then you gotta stand on it, regardless of whether it's good or bad. You can't express someone else's story and then be like, I can't even talk about it, but then give little like. Then don't talk about it, my nigga. Don't allude to talking about it and then being like, oh, I just can't. Then shut the hell up. If you're not standing on shit, fuck you standing for? Sit down. I'm just saying, sit down, bruh. Stop talking.
It's like you want to gossip, but you don't want to be the one gossiping. But we know, we can see right through you. We know exactly what you're doing. Also, a lot of Chinese girlies are like, boys should never gossip. Disgusting. It's like, you know, they can never win, I will say. Because sometimes it's like the TikTok of like, what do you mean your friend got a divorce and you didn't get any other information? And then the second you see 3 guys gossiping, you're like, ew, what's wrong with you? Get a life. Don't you have a job to do? Go make some money or something. Like, all the girlies in the comments were like, ew, what are they doing? Why are they gossiping? So good. So then Zizi is doing the same thing. She's alone in the room with Chen 71 and she starts peddling
That's
the
so
same
facts.
rumor. She's like,
I was just thinking about it. I'm like, damn, that's like, I can't even say nothing, but that's factual. Even I would look at niggas gossiping like, where the girls at?
and she starts peddling the same rumor. She's like, we were looking for her all over the farm.
No, you was not.
Bitch, no, you weren't, first of all. She was like, we looked for her for 10 minutes. And then guess what she said?
She said 10 minutes?
Yeah.
We looked for her
Duh,
for
it
10
was
minutes?
10
Yeah.
minutes.
What is wrong with her?
If you guys don't find me, I won't be able to go home. They already took my car away. Isn't she just morally holding me hostage? She morally kidnapped me.
Oh my gosh. Morally
What does that even
kidnapped.
mean?
Holy
So it
shit.
continues. Like, I already felt
It's the
awful.
same
Oh my
bullshit
god,
as
she's gonna
open
talk
conspiracy.
about this as like one of her secrets in life. Like, I was bullied. I
on a
was
TV
morally
show.
kidnapped.
On a TV show.
This
Oh.
is exactly
Yo.
how.
Yeah.
He's
You know?
clocking
Yeah.
it, bro.
Everyone's like, bring
If
back the
she
senior.
thinks this is like she's getting morally kidnapped, come on.
All the comments were like, bro, you're morally kidnapping us.
Yeah.
Like, the viewers. You,
You
are
are.
crazy. So she's like, I already felt awful. I
feel like I'm being held against my
had
will.
to go look for her. She's the one who's been upsetting both of us. And yet now we're the ones that have to go find her only to get played by her. She wasn't even there in the first place. She's just trying to find a sense of belonging.
How the fuck was she upsetting both of y'all? I'm so confused. I was under the impression that the first time you would get upset is after realizing that maybe she's playing y'all, but she's making it sound like Bao Bao has been doing things behind the scene to upset both of them, and now Bao Bao playing in their face. That's not what happened. Like, she's just making shit up as she goes along. She's literally rewriting history as she goes along. She's improvising, tribe. With oh my gosh, I'm seeing it in real time.
Only to get played by her. She wasn't even there in the first place. She's just trying to find a sense of belonging. She likes me, but she's also trying to play me. Like, I immediately felt terrible because it all brought back memories of what happened to me when I was younger. And none of this is even my fault. Tian's the one who wanted to get to know me. Like, right now, I need him to talk to her calmly, but I have no idea if he's actually going to even do it the right way.
What?
Do it. What do you mean the right way?
We don't know. Like,
What?
no one knows what she's saying, okay? No one knows.
What?
Yeah. And all the comments are like, first of all, she never even asked you to look for her. Also, like, like, it was just Tian. And also, you could have just taken the punishment if you didn't want to look for her, if you genuinely thought there was a punishment. Like, you were not morally kidnapped. You had options. Like, why do you feel so wronged?
Yeah.
Why do you feel so wronged? And everyone's like, this whole phone call lasted only a few minutes. And then you started going crazy for longer than the call even lasted. What are you talking about? Everyone is speechless. So after the two of them start spreading these rumors, they meet up in the living room to keep talking things over because that's what fucking bullies do. They have so much time. They've got 58 hours in a day.
Niggas love arguing.
Apparently there's a Chinese saying that's called, you gotta downplay major issues and brush off minor ones to let all the problems fade away.
大事化小，小事化了。
Yeah, so it's like you can't just like keep up playing. This is what I was saying of like not saying people should take the to let all the problem issues. Apparently, there's a Chinese saying that's called "you gotta downplay major issues and brush off minor ones to let all the problems fade away."
大事化小，小事化了。
Yeah,
I
so it's like you
couldn't
can't just
even
like
try
keep
to
up playing.
replicate.
This is what I was saying
I'm
of
not
like
even gonna try.
not saying people should take the other side, but at least some parties have to not blow up a major issue, even if you think it's a major issue. Like not every major issue needs to be major.
Yeah.
It's just exhausting. Okay, like
Yeah.
sometimes life shit happens. Not everything is major. Okay, but they're like, let's conspire and collude together. Come here. They get in the living room. They plop down on the couch, and the way these two sit, I just know she's a nepo baby and not even a good one. Not even a good one.
Not an elegant one.
They sit like gangpes. They sit like gangsters. They love to like sit on the couch and lean all the way back, and be on their phone and talk. And they're like, "Can you believe she did that? No, can you believe she did that?" And they're like slouched on the couch, like little gangsters colluding and conspiring. Okay, so they go to plotting.
Like, what is there to
I
plot
get it.
about?
It's 5 minutes of your date, and it's probably not a great feeling, but like it was never serious.
It's serious. Like
Zizi's
she's
"What do
plotting.
you-" and she's like, "What do you feel about today?" Tiana's like, "Actually, I'm also very happy and very mad about this incident."
Happy.
Very happy.
Yeah. And she's like, "I'm not asking you for anything, but from my perspective, this really has nothing to do with me." So she's like, "This is you and Bao Bao. She called you because she likes you, right?" And Tiana's like, "Yeah, it really has nothing to do with you." Because that day, I thought you guys were mutually interested in one another, you and Bao Bao. And later on, you were really brave to make things clear with her, and we got to know each other because you told her you wanted to get to know me. One thing I need to know now is, did she get the wrong message? Because I don't know what you guys talked about yesterday. So she's saying, like, I don't know why she felt like it was okay to call you when you told me that you told her you wanted to get to know me. Tian starts raising his voice. I told her in person and I texted her about it too. I was really clear in my text. I said, I want to get to know the other guests right now. And she said, okay, because I don't think I was unclear at all. I sent her that text and then we talked privately. I told her the same thing, just not as directly. I just didn't reject her outright. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I have to make sure of this because if you weren't direct, I know, I think I have to talk to her again. Yeah, you probably need to talk to her again. I mean, were you indirect about it yesterday that you don't want to get to know her? A little bit. Then you have to be more direct about it. I was direct. You weren't as direct because you guys are not at that level yet, right? So she's saying like, you can't say, oh, I don't want to talk to you because you guys are not at that comfort level where you can be like, oh, I'm breaking up with you. And he's like, exactly. I just didn't say like, oh, I don't like you. So please stop annoying me.
Yeah, this is tragic.
Yeah.
Like, this is-
Tragic is
And
a good
she's
word.
like, yeah, because if you say that, it'll make you look very self-centered because you guys didn't confess to liking each other or anything.
It's like a conversation between
but
bots,
I think she
bruh.
knows, you know? Yeah, she knows, but she still did what she did today. And then this is where it gets crazy. So Finance Bro had told Tian about the very weird interaction he had with Bao Bao the night before
The torture?
dates. Remember, they sat down and Bao Bao goes, I'm going to start torturing the couples. And I'm going to start with you.
yeah.
And he was like, what the fuck does that mean? Okay,
Yeah.
so he went to the dorm and he was like, I don't know what's going on.
That
Tian,
nigga snitched.
But the girl that you went on multiple dates with was like, I'm going to start torturing you.
This is the day before.
Yes.
So he right away told
Yes.
Tian. Okay.
So then Tian is like, I don't know what that means either. Like, they were just like, what does this mean? It's so weird. Why
is
would she-
weird.
It is
Yeah,
weird.
it's pretty
So they were
weird.
just like, okay,
It's funny,
that's
though.
weird. So then Tian brings it up, but puts everything in like a conspiratorial light. So he's like, oh, and guess what? Finance Bro told me this. And I think that she's doing this all on purpose. This was her plan. This riles Zizi up. Zizi is like, so she did this all on purpose. She kept saying that the director said I
Bro.
trusted her. That's why I questioned the directors. I feel like I'm being played like a fool.
Bro.
And then Zizi's like, you know what? Last night I could tell that Baba was upset. That's why she cried today and said it was mainly because of broadcaster Mimi. But given how she was acting the day before, she might have cried because of broadcaster Mimi. But the main reason is because we were starting to getting to know each other. I'm definitely not overthinking this. That's why I went to talk to her her this morning to sort it out. I thought we'd move past this, but she knew that you and I were together, and she messed with us on purpose to provoke us.
Bro, this a whole bunch of yappage.
The comments are all, pay my medical fees. I got a stomach ache watching you, okay? So after spouting all this nonsense, she even tries to act like the bigger person, okay? Saying that she didn't have to do any of this, but she was doing it because she valued her relationships with all the girls that she made inside the house. So she's like, I even comforted her. And then she starts crying over the fact that broadcaster Mimi left.
Right now?
Yeah.
Like she
was
in
like, and I was also having a really rough day because I was also really sad that broadcaster Mimi left.
Oh my, I don't
She's
think.
crying about herself.
Yes.
Pitying herself.
Yes, but the fact that she's even like bringing this up is kind of crazy because when broadcaster Mimi left, she was unfazed.
Yeah.
Girl was cool as a cucumber. She didn't give a. She
I
was
know
like,
she
"Who?"
didn't care. You know she didn't care,
She did
bro.
not care, and now she was
The
like,
one was eating anchovy?
yeah, the anchovy snack that was her.
Dumpling eating one? Which one? Okay.
Well, I guess no more anchovy snacks in the house then. Like, that was her vibe. And now she was like, I was really affected all day. And then this happened to me. And I still comforted her. And then this happened to me. She's so upset. She's so upset. And as she's crying, Tian looks at her and says, this is none of your business. You didn't do a single thing wrong. So why do you have to self-blame? Why do you have to emotionally drain yourself so much over other people? First of all, Zizi did not blame herself, and she's certainly not emotionally draining herself. She's emotionally draining us.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what the fuck he's saying,
She's
but
blaming
this just like
every
eggs her
single
on. This is such a trivial matter, but they start blowing it up, and it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse.
Dude.
And then she starts telling Tian, you have to talk to her and be direct with her, that you don't want to get to know her, and that this was a crossing the line. What she did was so messed up. And then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to her. But she's like, you know what? I think it's a really bad look for me to even do this, but I have to coach you on how to do it because you need to be very clear. I can't believe I'm doing this right now because people could get mad at me, but I think that it's the only way she understands what she did is wrong. And so she's like, but you have to tell her calmly. Don't be emotional. There's no need to be emotional about this matter because if you don't care, you wouldn't have any emotions. And then Tian goes, yeah, I really don't care about this. And then she goes, no, it's not that you don't care about this incident. We care about this. That's why we're talking about it. Yes, it's not that I don't care about this incident. I just don't care about the person.
Yo. Like, is she coaching him? Oh, jeez. This is on television? This gotta be scripted. But the way, there's no why, like, no, who would sign up for this? Who would sign up to be looked at like this? This can't be, like, she really think like this. In what world is she living where these are okay? It gotta be a Nepal one.
Yes, it's not that I don't care about this incident. I just don't care about the person. So he's like, it's not that I don't care about what you did. I just don't care about you, Bao Bao.
Dude, they're so dumb.
And she's like, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're idiots. they're literal idiots.
And all the comments are like, guys, who's more emotional than both of y'all? Like, what's going on? And then this is when Tian says the words
This nigga arguing with the wall.
that cements his gravestone in ever having an influencer career or being a public figure or really a good person in general, okay? Because he was trying to be an influencer. He very casually looks at Zizi and says, I'm going to record it.
That's weird. That's very weird. You're gonna read. That's very weird. Hell nah. You can never trust a nigga like that. What the hell? You can never trust a nigga like that ever. Once you hear that, you can never trust him one-on-one on everything.
Record what? I'll record my conversation with her so you can listen.
Yo,
So you can listen?
this is crazy.
And everyone,
This is crazy.
netizens were fucking terrified.
This is insane, bro.
Netizens were like, he is creepy.
Yeah.
People were saying, if you know someone in your life unless you're recording things for legal reasons, because you need this in writing, to record fights is like just kind of nasty behavior.
But
Nasty.
also, he's saying that I'm gonna record it so you can listen.
Yeah.
Dude, just
Yeah.
so pathetic.
Yeah, because it's not
What
that
a-
he needs proof of this happening, because
Yeah.
guess what?
You
You're
need her validation. Yeah, this is a loser.
on a reality
Loser.
show.
I want to show you.
Yeah.
Trust me. I would do this.
Ew.
And all the Chinese netizens are like, if you actually have a friend like this is very scary behavior. Like this is very fucking creepy behavior. And then also some people are saying like the audacity to ask the camera crew to turn off the GoPros so you can have privacy and then secretly record Bao Bao. Which, like, I get it. In the context of a reality show, she's already being recorded in every conversation. But still, it's just, it's weird.
It's creepy because his
mom, did he record it or no?
Yeah.
He did.
He did?
And this must backfire even more. Then.
Oh, yeah. And then we watch Zizi listen and comment on it because she's listening in real time.
What?
Oh it's about to get crazy because Zizi leaves the room. Tian texts Bao Bao. And she walks into the room and all the comments say, Bao Bao,
run,
turn around, because it's only going to get worse. And that is where I leave you with this part.
Whoa.
Stay tuned for the next part because not only does Tian have a conversation with Bao Bao, Zizi has a conversation with Bao Bao.
Zizi talks
and
about...
And then it just gets progressively worser and worser and worser.
Worser and worser and worser.
And worser and worser and worser.
And worser.
I'm so drained from them, but it'll only get
worser and worser.
So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.
Noona! Moral of the story, go on a solo date like the professor. Facts, though. Oh my gosh. I fully retract my statement I said all the way back in the beginning. Zizi deserves to be the one most hated. Piggy nipples don't even got a name no more. This is insane, tribe. I'm not even trying to gas it, but the way they acted on national television got me bent. I'm like, bruh, how can you be this rude, this disrespectful, this manipulative? She's really rewriting the whole story in real time in front of us, not knowing that we seen the whole thing. Miss Ma'am, you're caught in 4K. We seen you on bullshit from jump. And Bao Bao, I like the way she moving. Prank was a little weird, but villainous. And I like that. I like that out of Bao Bao because I feel like folks was playing with her way too much. I can't believe they really turned off the GoPros to talk shit. If you won't talk shit, say it to that person's face. And the way they've bonded is so uncomfortable because it really just feels like Zizi is using Tian as a sort of validation meter and Tian just going for it. Let me know if y'all like me combining part 2 and part 3. If y'all like that, I will watch part 4 and part 5 together. I gotta see how this shit culminates, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So it's really kind of not even up to y'all at this point. A nigga too invested, bro. I know everybody's name now. I'm not happy, but at the same time, this shit, God. This is lit, bro. The tea hot, but it don't taste good. There's too much bullshit in the mix, bro. I don't know what the hell's going on. The correlations drawn between scenarios is like, how are we here, but some little shit happened right here? How they've made this small little prank such a big deal that I'm actually impressed. I'm impressed at how they've made this such a big deal, bro. Because it was the most lame prank too. It wasn't like an elaborate one. And it's not like they went out of their way to look. But somehow this was like a demoralizing, embarrassing. And then Piggy has the audacity to say that he was very clear. You're as ambiguous as possible. In the comments, I want y'all to say we want part 4 and part 5 so I know how to do my job. I can't do it without y'all. I can't do it. Y'all literally the spark in the engine, bro. I can't do it without y'all. I need y'all, please. I don't want no subscription. Just type we want part 4 and part 5, okay? Okay, I ain't gonna take up much more of y'all time. This shit long as hell. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like 3 or 4 hours, bro. Y'all asked for it. Don't get mad at me. I love y'all though. Enough of me. No, seriously, enough of me. It's been your boy, Charlie. In case I don't see you, just in case, good afternoon, good evening, support. Bro, this shit crazy. I'm sorry, I did just shut down, but it was really because I'm thinking, what makes, like, why are we gonna hate finance, bro? I actually really like finance, bro, because he was treated the professor right, you know? And I need somebody to be on the professor's. I'm yapping way too much, my fault. The professor looked good. Enough of me though, but actually enough of me. It's been your boy Charlie. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, most importantly, but unfortunately, goodbye and good night, child. I'ma see y'all when I see y'all. Bye bye. Make sure you drink your water.
I just need an outro song for my
Too
channel,
hot to not
bro.
be drinking that H2O.
Yeah, this the end. Leave a like and share it to your friends and your kin. When I post a video, I'm gonna need y'all to attend. Thank you for the view, but I ain't done with you. 2023, I'm about to be Jordan with the flu. Yeah, join the tribe. Yeah, join the tribe. I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe.